And we're back for part 2 of Das Movie, which actually got a title change in between the sessions.
Which is how you know he's ramped stuff up. Which is now you know he's actually giving a shit now.
Yeah, I because I had to talk with Eli, and now I have given a whole 2 characters more backstory.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
That's true. It is better than nothing because I gave them a character instead of just whatever I ad-libbed at the time.
That's...
Okay, we will put on a soundtrack, I presume. What do I feel like? This one will do. We come right back after the after last time. For those of us who forgot, Alex, after Bint's grandfather attacked Zunasia to claim it as propulsion. My brain said fuel for a second, but I don't think fueling the elephant's gonna make much use here. He used a secret weapon to gas the Delphi users and knock everybody out, capturing Akane and saying he wanted to use her Devil Fruit. After us getting split off, we ended up, the 4 strongest members of the crew would end up facing off against the 4 aides of Rama. In addition to that, Bint ended up finding Rama himself, and despite what she could do, Rama's artifacts put a decent barrier in between the two. And as it looked like she might be about to die, her life was saved by the man who had previously taken everything from her, Rickon. While Rickon saved her, for the first time since his apparent death, Jalhami appeared before Bint after rescuing Akane. Seeing his plan had gone rather awry, Rama deployed his secret weapon, a modified super creature he bought off Shiki, known as the Null Crab.
It's just a big crab that can destroy islands.
It has other things about it too, but we'll get there in a bit. With that, we shall come straight back to one of the fights. I don't actually have an order, so somebody speak up who wants to go first.
I want to roll for it.
That works.
Okay.
D4?
D4.
We're rolling initiative, apparently. Because that's what I do.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fair enough.
It's Atlas first.
Yep.
Oh. Well, that was decided rather fast.
Let's see what the thing Eli was typing is.
Are you doing the order, Eli?
And I will
Hold on
just
a
take
second.
this as your initiative roll to save me time because, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you drag out Atlas for me, please?
Oh, right, yes. I will do that. There we go.
As Atlas, you face off against the apparently just a dude in a suit man, Mark II, or as his actual name is, Mark II, which is spelled like this, quite literally.
Oh.
How the fuck is that actually pronounced? I'm gonna check this.
Incorrectly.
Yeah.
Also, Eli, that was the intention with that name.
Oh, that. Oh.
That was the literal pun I made when I came up with the last name Fell.
Oh, you're an asshole.
What? I named him, dude, Mark II, and made him pretending to be a robot. I don't think this is above my level of writing. I named the shark dude Mako.
I mean, honestly, that is a really good name, though. that one was definitely a good name.
Yeah, that one worked.
Big boss we just fought was named in Grappa was named Eliza Carmine after Elizabeth Bathory the serial
also named
killer, and Carmine, the color of blood.
You also did name the king of an empire that was in the process of collapsing, Atlantis.
Actually, that was
Actually, that was-
Robbie.
Yeah, that was
the-
on me.
That one's his fault.
Yeah, yeah. Look, that was on me entirely. That name was not Liam's fault at all.
Anyway, Mark
Oh,
II
yes.
is the opponent you face. And because I've decided this would be more fun, we're doing anime mode.
Dun dun dun.
So, Atlas, you're going first. And Mark II is going more fast!
Oh,
I knew the second I said Atlas, you're going first. And
I'm
I was gonna
first.
roll initiative and get
and
higher.
roll higher.
But I got higher by
Roll
one.
higher by one.
You might be
How do
going
you keep
first, but
doing this,
I'm
Liam?
going more first.
First. Liam, how did you do that? Like, you just speak things into reality, apparently.
I don't know, but that does happen fairly often, doesn't it, guys?
It really
Yeah.
does.
Where I say something and then it happens almost verbatim, like the fucking, what was it, the magic hat combo.
Yep.
Which if you guys weren't literally in person with me, it would be completely unbelievable. That story will come at some point, I'm sure. Probably when we actually decide to break down Robbie's big book of bullshit. Anyway,
Yep. I know,
he
mate. I know.
readies up against. He readies his axe up against you. Query. You. Do you think you can face me one-on-one?
Yeah?
Scanning power. Power high. Understood. And he'll launch at you with his one attack for now, but he's gonna open with his ultimate attack.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Atlas
he's
gets
gonna-
to fight
he's gonna
someone
nat
just
20 it,
like
isn't he?
him.
Yep. Wow, they really
Thunder
are very small.
axe. He doesn't nat 20, but he definitely hits. He has advantage, by the way, because it is a lightning attack, and Atlas is made of metal. Just to remind you guys.
Yep.
Which does mean Saizo, in fact, has preferred enemy against Atlas's ass. But,
Only his ass
Okay.
specifically, not the rest of his body.
I'm
Got
aware I
it.
could have phrased it better, but I'm chosen not to.
I was gonna say, what on earth does she want with Atlas's ass? Like, damn.
To get it for it to stay away from Yoshitsune.
Yeah, she's gonna hit him with the 1,000 Years of Death Kamui version. Sorry, not Kamui.
Oh!
Kirin version.
Chidori, technically, 'cause that's from above.
Or Chidori.
Chidori, that was it. It was Chidori.
Chidori.
Gonna
Oh, that
kill-
is a terrifying combination.
Yeah, that.
Let's hope Atlas's butt fortress is more than enough. And that's the opener on damage. That's his only attack on you, by the way.
Yep, I think I'm gonna argue that.
Okay, well, I've subtracted it off you anyway, so what we're going to do is add all of that back on. And
And
then
then-
I'm going to do the math in my head while I'm doing that. Math. 50, 5, 3, 58.
Yeah, 58. Okay. That was pretty damaging. I can see that you like doing big openers too.
Necessity. Your strength.
Necessity. You're dead.
Fair enough. Also, don't forget to subtract it from your health, by the way.
Yep, yep.
It is your turn. He only has the one attack for this moment.
Okay. Okay. I just realized Cal's just going with the mode now, just trying to mimic him.
Fuck it, I'll
Wait,
play
is
along.
this, oh my god, it's the T800 versus the T1000.
Yeah. Summon additional
Someone's-
sword.
Oh my god,
Atlas
is
is-
Atlas going to melt into a pool and then Mark II is going to do the thumbs up thing at the end?
I'm not that much of a hack.
But is Robbie?
That would involve me doing the thumbs up.
Okay, that actually would be really funny, but yeah. Cool.
So okay, you've summoned your second sword. Fair enough.
Yep. Okay. Now, attack with ultimate power. 2 blade style. Fury Soul Divider Dragon.
I love the stupid voice you're giving us. So roll to hit first off.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
You miss! As you're mockingly impersonating him, he activates jet boosters and launches out of the way of your attack. Speech unit broken in helmet. Ass munch.
Get back here, asshole. I guess Atlas is gonna go into heavy form this time and swing again.
Fair enough. You now have advantage, I believe, so roll with advantage. Plus
That's
16,
got master. Yep.
I am sorry, his AC is 28. Missed by 1. As
Shit.
the attack just barely gleans past him. As you're doing that, he will swing his attack. This one does have advantage because it isn't lightning. 25.
Let me have a quick look. Yep, I will hit.
Okay. You'll take half of this because it's not Haki.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
So you take plus 15 on top of that is 49. Halved is 24. We ran damage. We ran down damage, right?
Yeah, that. I'm fairly saying we do that. Alright, well, that is.
I'm fine with having less damage dealt to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no. Oh, man. Okay, that did
Since
not
it's
go well.
broken, you're weak.
I'm missing.
Same difference. There's somewhere across the island I feel Bentley gets stabbed in the spine by someone else's words.
Ah!
Screw
Vindication!
No, he was saying you're weak because you keep missing. It's the same thing.
Wow.
Ow!
Feel Bentley's pain.
You're not turn to attack.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got Artifice of Madness.
No, as it is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn again. Oh. I will do ultimate again.
See if it hits this damn time.
Yep, I will.
Well,
Oh,
you
thank
didn't miss. I
definitely
don't think
didn't
that's
miss.
a crit though. So yeah, that just connects. Deal normal damage.
Yes, I will. Okay. Yep, so that's, Oh, yeah, that's that one. Yep, and plus that. Oh yeah, I'll add Haki, so Haki's at least with Atlas.
I think I've already changed those numbers for you. So if you're wanting to do the plus 10 Haki, it is.
Yes.
So your level of willpower is what now?
Okay, let me have
The
a look.
literal
Willpower's 83.
83. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 30 points over, doubles the 60. So add an extra 30 on.
Yep. There we go.
Yep,
Finally hit
okay,
him.
that one doesn't... After his dodging and shit-talking, that one actually dents the armor that he's wearing.
Yep, and he'll have to make a save. Well, strength save.
He probably does.
I'm just wondering, because he's
Yes.
wearing that metal suit of armor, does that make Fury Dragon, like the Fury Dragon component, more effective?
No.
Oh, fair enough.
You have another attack, Robbie.
Yep. Alright, I will attack again. Yep, I will do Magma King Volcanic Outrage.
Been a while since we saw the classic. Let's see how it goes.
Yep, see how it goes. Oh,
Crit. Keep going.
I-
Don't immediately start rolling damage. Crits, because I'm pretty sure you have champ 2 now.
yeah,
That hits.
normal
That misses.
and missed.
So
Okay.
2 crits and 1 hit. So the equivalent of 5 hits.
Yes. Yep, I will do that. Yeah, then there's that one. There we go.
2
That's how
of
much
5.
damage he's getting. Yep.
Good. Okay.
Yep.
And I'll add on, I believe, the extra damage that you've forgotten as usual.
Oh, right,
'Cause
sorry.
there should be 30 from Haki.
Yep.
And what's your strength? And your strength modifier plus proficiency. Your strength mod is 22, right? You're a 22 strength or a 24 strength?
22, just 22.
22. Okay, so that is plus 6 on top of the already existing 16, which makes that 24, which means you do an extra 52 damage. I was good at math in high school.
Yeah, I can certainly believe it.
You should know I was in math A.
Oh, it's the same as me.
I was in math B. Anyway,
Yeah, I think most of us were in Math A.
Yeah,
I was in
yeah.
math
I don't
B,
know what that
hated it.
means.
Okay, so you weren't.
I don't know what Math A is.
There's
Because you
math
didn't
A,
do math in
math
high
B.
school.
There's math A, math B, and math C,
Let's see.
which are different levels of math. Math A is the one that goes to deal with more real world stuff. B and C are the ones that start to deal with the more theoreticals.
Yeah.
Right. I know, I graduated math when I was like 14, so
You don't graduate math, Eli.
I fucking did.
No, you didn't. You just got stopped getting taught it, Mr. Homeschool. Anyway, let's focus on it, because Mark II, after
Yeah.
getting hit pretty badly, with that second hit, he actually ends up getting knocked back, and then you actually see that the last hit of Outrage actually cut into the helmet, meaning you can now see parts of his face, and he no longer talks through the voice modulator. Oh, boy, that's not good. Well,
Uh,
I suppose I actually need to use the full power.
Wait, that's your actual voice?
What do you mean? Whatever,
Well,
doesn't
you-
matter. You won't remember my.
Well, you just-
You remember my weird, boring voice once I beat you.
Well, no, you just sound so polite. Now I'm wondering why we're even fighting.
Initiate Thor drive.
Thor drive.
Thor drive.
Oh. Oh. Right, you're gonna... Yep, okay.
And you watch as the axe and most of the suit starts sparking with lightning. He boosts away from you a bit, and as he does, he chucks the axe straight at you. Rolling to hit. Oop, that's a d12. Well, I didn't roll worse than it. Okay. The axe lands just past you.
Okay. So you're gonna toss the rest of your armor at me, or what? And
Since he's not used to it, he unfortunately misses as he magnetizes this axe back to hit you. You barely sense it as you dodge out of the way with your observation.
Oh. Wow, man, you got some neat gadgets.
Thunder, cleave! And one last one, because that's technically a two-parter attack, and it misses you too. Wow, now he's got the Bentley disease. As a lightning wave comes striking towards you, wait, he has advantage as lightning. Still misses you. There's the Bentley
Wow.
disease. He hasn't rolled above a 6. Anyway,
Man, I
yeah, it just misses you, Atlas. Why am I missing now? Oh, right, the targeting system broke on my face. You know that thing I said?
Oh. Yeah, I mean, happens to all of us.
I'm gonna fight you. You know we're fighting, right?
Yeah, no, I just get your pain. I watch Bentley and you wouldn't believe how much times he misses.
Oof.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta finish this fight.
Man, Bentley is catching strays this fight. Hopefully not literally when Enel tries to strike him down again.
Well, Atlas is going to lunge forwards and close the distance.
Roll to hit,
Hmm.
advantage.
Yep, I will do just that. I will, in Atlas fashion, I'm going to use another ultimate. Two-blade style. Fury Soul Divide Dragon. And I will attack.
You
That
hit.
will probably hit, yep. That, make my life a little bit easier. There we go.
554. He's not enjoying this.
Save.
Rolling it.
You will
He
succeed.
smashes out of it still, despite his weakness.
That's honestly just really annoying. Okay. Fine, I'll just do one blade then. One blade style. Fury Dragon Ascension. So I'll use the other. I'm gonna try and get him with the, Oh wow, that crits.
Nice.
How is he looking at the moment?
Above half health.
Okay, I'll
Or
hold
half
off a little
strength,
bit
I'll say.
longer. I was thinking of doing overheat, but I think I'll wait.
Technically, it only affects you for a single turn, so doing it at the end actually has no downsides. Just a thing I did not realize about the ability. But overheat.
Oh,
Oh, I know overheat would help you. Actually, I should shut my fucking mouth. Why did I say that?
mate, can I kindly use
Yes,
overheat?
you can use the broken ability I gave you.
Am I supposed to feel bad or good?
Probably not.
Hey, mate, you did it, not
I did
me.
hand myself the rope, so.
Yeah, so that seems about right. There we go.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Save.
Still not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay.
Man, you're right.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna start going all out with everything. Booster Axe! Fucking hell. Wait, 25 AC?
Yes.
Neat.
Yep. Fair enough.
So now it is lightning on it.
Oh, well, this is gonna hurt. Okay.
Plus 15. As he swings into you with the axe, and then, because... Yep. Now, because he has that, he can now roll for a second, stronger attack. Which also hits you.
Yep.
Apparently, this fucking thing, it's an odd number, which I hate. 95. And that's
I
his
think I'm... Okay, that... Okay. That was a lot of damage.
I'll also roll a strength save.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Let me see.
You don't beat it, I don't think. Do you have strength, actually?
Johnny Man.
Wait a sec. Do you beat it? That's a plus 10 at this level? Or a 9?
Let's see.
So Journeyman is half level plus 2, so that's a 10,
Yeah.
19, 20! 20 is the save. You are knocked 20 feet
I
back.
was- Yep, there we go.
Now, Atlas, I would like to remind you of the power-up you got literally last arc.
Oh,
So,
right, yeah.
technically yesterday in canon.
Wow, that... Man, that is kind of crazy, but I got that literally yesterday. Well,
Had enough? I'll keep kicking your patootie. It seems as if without his voice modulator, he is unsure of how to trash talk.
wow, I have to be honest, I almost feel bad for doing this. Atlas is going to go into his awakened state with his fruit.
Which I guess means for you, you put your hand on the ground and then start converting the environment around you. I'll say you get a...
Yep.
What do I say you get? Fuck it. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's be fun with this. You start with 15 feet of stuff that you've immediately converted.
Oh, that's pretty nice, isn't it?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
He doesn't do the voice modulator, so he's talking as a person. Oh, fuck. That's an awakened devil fruit.
Yep. I guess I wasn't going all out from the start. Well, I guess I'm gonna go all out now, aren't I?
What do you want to do, mate? You got an awakening. You can do basically whatever you feel like.
Yep, Well, Atlas is gonna put his two blades, well, just above the ground, and he's going to lengthen them.
How big we talking?
Oh. I have a really fun idea, but it actually makes sense that Atlas has so much strength. I want them to be the size of Dragon Slayer.
I mean, I guess. That's
I mean,
fine. You could go bigger, though.
Okay, let's go much bigger.
Who needs a 9-foot sword? I want a 50-foot one! You don't have to do 50.
Alright. Well, I hope you're ready for this one. I'm not gonna miss you. Atlas is gonna start spinning around, gut style, so he's gonna try and use the momentum to swing around and, well, hit Mark II with a wayward swing right in the chest.
So you're basically trying to turn into a tornado.
Yeah. I'm basically turning into a tornado and swing around.
That's kind of sick. You're turning into a giant molten magma volcano tornado.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. You have advantage because you're in your domain.
Yeah, I've just activated my domain expansion.
You basically have!
Yeah.
You definitely hit him. What do I feel like for damage on this? It's like a 20d12.
Okay, 20d12. Wow.
Good. You got another attack.
Yep. And this time I'm going to be doing an overhead.
Got a name for this attack?
I call it Wayward Vesuvius.
Okay. Fair enough. That doesn't hit.
Oh.
You just get out of the way. Yeah, he just gets out of the way of it. And so he's gonna try and attack you again. He doesn't get advantage now. That still hits you. Unless you want to maybe use your domain to block stuff, because you can totally do that.
Yep, I'm going to use my Did I use my domain expansion to stop his attack and, well, target
Considering
his
how new you
armor?
are to it, I'll say you can give a shot at that. I'll have him roll a con save with just as normal actually.
Yeah.
That's a 20. Never mind. Yeah, he's good. You don't damage his armor, but he doesn't get to attack you. Yeah, you got. Thanks, Brian. I don't know how to roll the second one. You have to know what it is.
Oh. Yeah.
Although he has got a lot more health than you do, so you might want to start using, instead of just swinging a sword around, you might want to swing a really big sword around with a lot more power.
Yep, I think I'm gonna do that. So how big can I make this sword?
What do you think is the limit in your imagination?
Well, my imagination is limitless.
I don't think I want you to have a sword that can reach into the upper atmosphere.
Yeah, no.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. If you can come up with a cool name, that'll tell you how far I'll let you have it.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, because I guess I'm the god of the new god of Akatsuna, so
Jesus, he's getting illusions of grandeur. Quick.
yeah,
Quick, kill the
call it-
robot before
okay.
Atlas starts asking people to worship him.
yeah. I'd call it Akatsuna Liberation Front.
That was actually the name of... That was Atlantis' name. That's
Oh.
really nice. Because that's literally the name of Atlantis' rebellious force. Yeah,
That's fucking cool.
how big do you want it?
As big as I can get it.
What
Liam, you're gonna have to make a call on this.
what limits do I want to set on you? Fuck it. 100 meters.
Alright then. I got a really big attack for you now. Let's just say it's the Wrath of the Molten God. I guess you could say that... I guess you could call me Hephaestus. And this is my weapon. Akatsuna, Liberation Front.
You have advantage. I'm treating this as if it's your legendary attack. You guaranteed hit him.
Yep.
How much do I feel like? What's the average of everyone else's legendary attack? Oh, fuck it, it's a 100-meter blade. 150 D20. You're basically
gonna go
slapping a
pure-
man with a battleship.
Yeah, about the battleship, Liam. The battleship's glowing white. Atlas is overheating.
So that means you're hitting with 300 D20?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
I feel like Mark 2 doesn't deserve this level of death. But go ahead, roll it.
This poor dude.
I mean, he is working for the guy who wants to literally harvest a Khan's fruit in life for power, so...
Yep.
Mummy!
So oh yeah,
Mark
because
too, man. He doesn't
Yeah.
deserve this.
The guy he's working
I'm a-
for do, but, you know.
yeah. Well, I'm a god. I say it does.
Jesus, no! Robbie, no!
Delusions of grandeur.
Grandeur.
Holy shit, they're not delusions.
Holy shit, they're not delusion. That's fucking amazing, and I'm definitely using that at some point in the manga I make.
He's got delusions of grandeur. They're not delusions! Yeah, when the cocky guy backs up his bullshit. Yeah, that's actually what that was.
Delusions of grandeur. Holy shit, they're not delusion.
not
Everyone
delusion.
fighting Gojo.
Pretty much, yeah! Oh, he can't be that good. Oh god, he's better!
How did they undersell him?
That is kind of what it feels like with Gojo, a bunch. Anyway, yeah, how you want to fucking do it?
I mean, I'm literally bringing a battleship down on top of him. I mean, he doesn't have a devil fruit, right? Because I imagine this would punch him right through the island.
Yes, he does. Yes, you punch him straight through the island. Lucky for you and his own survival, his suit does have ways to keep him alive. But you after for the other three who are nearby, each of you see this sudden massive molten sword appear, start glowing white, and slowly come down. As soon as it lands, you feel the entire island shake with the force of the blow. As the area around Atlas cracks and shatters, and Mark II is launched through a massive crater to the other side, flying unconscious down into the ocean. The splash is almost enough to come back up the other side.
You're totally doing that for calcing purposes, aren't you?
No, I was just wanting to describe something really cool. What? Is there a problem with me wanting to describe Atlas doing something really sick?
I didn't say that.
I didn't say it was a problem, I just said that's what you're doing it for.
Yeah.
I didn't say I disagree with a single thing you did. Atlas, after you do that, you fall back a bit and find yourself completely exhausted.
Okay, I guess the god is tired now. Sheesh, that was awesome.
Cocky bastard. Next comes on the
Is he
second.
wrong to me?
It was a little wrong.
Was it though? Because the 3,000 damage in front of me is saying otherwise.
Oh, you know, that's only about the same Whitebeard did back in Marineford.
Oh, only the same amount of damage that a fucking Yonko was dealing.
To be fair, he also did do that while holding back a lot and also being in dying. But
He's reaching the range. The very low range of Yonko, but the range of Yonko nonetheless.
that's true. What he has is around the level of damage and bullshit I'd give to King if I didn't want to kill you guys. So
Fair.
nice work. Next up, Morgan with his, I believe, initiative 10
Yes.
versus Harathus Sparta. Or Harathius Sparta.
This is Sparta.
Who got...
Okay, I'm going first.
Yes.
And can I just say, I am feeling real fired up after seeing Atlas do that. So I am going to probably waste my bonus action. Fucking hell!
Wait, how
Okay, performance check DC 23.
Whoa,
I was
whoa,
doing
whoa.
the music thing.
Well, we haven't started the scene yet, bro. Calm down.
Sorry. I got excited about Atlas doing the cool
I'm
thing.
glad to see you're excited. But
Yes.
let me do the introduction, please.
Sorry.
Let us do the setting of the scene
Please let me dress the scene before you undress it.
before you strip.
Yeah.
What if I want to strip?
Not on
On
recording,
recording.
I mean, who cares? It's an audio recording.
You will once you come down from the cool high.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, fine. Dress the scene.
You'll regret it within seconds.
That is true. That is very true.
So, you end up coming over to see Harathus just after Atlas finishes his attack. Quick question: are you in boy or girl form?
I'm in boy form to start with for this fight because I remembered that this guy isn't going to take the fight seriously and I want a serious fight.
Well, so you showed up in your strong form then.
Ah, please. If you think this is my strong form, you've got it all wrong.
You
I
mean-
just want you to take this seriously.
Please. Yetablo starts cracking his knuckles. If you wanted me to go all out, you should have just asked. I would have been willing to crush you. Boy or weak.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Man, you're damn lucky you didn't say that to my captain. Because she would have definitely proven that you were the weak one.
Oh, she's an exception, not the rule.
Right, sure, I see how it is.
She's an exception to a lot of things, to be fair. So
He's not entirely wrong.
she really isn't. It's like, oh please, what about your captain? You mean the daughter of Kaido and sorry, you mean the cousin? You mean the nephew? Or, you mean the niece of Kaido and the son of? Sorry, and the daughter. Fuck me, fans of bullshit. Why do we have gendered pronouns? Fuck them. They're useless.
Make like Japanese and don't have pronouns at all.
No, just be
No,
wrong.
That's kind of confusing not having first or second person pronouns.
They have Watashi.
You're a Watashi.
Okay, they don't have second person pronouns, which is rather confusing.
They have Kore.
I'll correct you in
that
a second.
just means this.
Anyway, as I was trying to say, I'm giving up on the joke. So, I fucked up the pronouns 6 times describing my own character. I'm good.
How does everyone get misgendered more than I do in this server? Eli, everyone's characters. I haven't been misgendered. I have been misidentified as Sky more often than I have ever been misgendered.
That is actually true. I have misidentified Alex as Sky vastly more.
I think
So frequently.
I
It's kind
think
of absurd.
I think Liam has misgendered. I think Liam and me have both misgendered ourselves more than we've misgendered you.
I've never misgendered myself. I have, however, failed to say any words with it, and I pronouns are evil. I hate them. My bias against pronouns is my inability to speak the English language. So,
Yes.
anyway, yeah. I'd crush you, boy or weak. So,
Well, we'll see just how weak I am then.
let me show you
Bring it
true,
on.
full strength.
Eh.
And you watch him crack his neck before he, I think I said this last time, but we'll actually do it now. Pulls out he pulls out a glowing green liquid and smashes the jar in his mouth to drink it before tossing it aside.
So he just did that again.
Well, he did that last time, but I'm pretending that it happens now because
Yeah.
continuity is my bitch. I'm the DM. What I say happened, and that's phrasing. Even if I said something different before that.
And that's phrasing.
I prefer
so
the
not
idea that he
final,
just had
but
two.
phrasing.
He just had two
No,
vials
he had
and he
two,
just did it
two
twice.
vials of Extremolady and did it twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's just that much of a man. I'm gonna give myself horrific throat scars.
Bro's gonna have EOE after this shit.
It's gonna have a lot more than that, mate, from drinking glass.
He's gonna have a lot more than that after having to deal with me.
Also, the drinking glass.
Also the drinking glass.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I was trying to be cool.
Yeah, that's why I said the other thing. Oh, see. Anyway. You watch as his skin seems to start like glowing a slight red, and the blood vessels in his eyes seem to burst, filling the normally white areas with red. Let's have fun crushing you into the ground.
See, you couldn't feel ready to get started without some drugs. What? Don't think you're strong enough?
I needed something to make me feel something. Whoever the hell that McQuick guy is, he made a hell of a drug for me.
Did you just say McQuick?
Hit me and find out.
Oh, this just got a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, you know it's the other one.
No, God.
Alright, so, I will have activated the performance check to buff my willpower. So I believe I succeeded that. With my 18 on the DC 23 performance check.
Occasionally you do well at the thing I have tried to let you do really well at, but we just keep rolling poorly.
11. I'm at max.
Jesus. Yeah, no. Wow. Finally! Maybe Morgan's
After seeing
music
Atlas
stuff
do
can
cool
work.
shit, I got excited.
Maybe
And
now,
also after the murder boner.
maybe
it was the murder boner.
finally now Morgan can actually do music stuff. Because you'll roll and they won't fail.
Yay!
I try to make that happen. It's just that.
Yeah,
when-
look, it is not your fault, man. I just roll like shit consistently.
I remember because it was back when Eli said like, "Man, aren't you making this hard?" And then it's like, "Dude, it is a 50-50 chance of succeeding. It's roll shit every time."
It's, I hate to say it, but with my performance check, I'm pretty sure it's actually
was
above a 50% chance to
So
succeed.
when I said that, it was 50.
Yeah, it's above that now. Because my performance is plus 16, and it's an DC 25, so I need to roll at 11. Wait, is that?
That's lower than 50-50.
No, wait, it's a 9.
Yeah.
I need to roll a 9.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's better.
Yeah. That's above a 50% chance to succeed.
Well, anyway, it's your turn. You've got maxed out willpower. You're gonna go to town. Don't forget it's anime mode, so just say shit.
Alright, fair. I'm just quickly doing my math stuff so that I don't need to... Alright, let's see. 1 free action surge. Flat plus 5 to hit on reckless. Nice. Okay. So, first up, I am going to activate reckless fighting. I'm going to town.
Oh, maybe it's a good thing that his health got increased by a factor of 60%.
Of course it did.
The previous ones were made for a way shorter session.
Yeah, that's fair.
And as Atlas proved, you fucking need it sometimes.
Alright. So, now that he's been taunting and mentioned Jax quick, I am going to go in with full enthusiasm. And since he's a wrestler, I'm going to start my wrestling move. I'm going to rush forward, strike at the opponent, grab him by the collar, and slam him into the ground. Mixed karate, slam! That's a crit.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, rolling grapple.
Oh, he rolls poorly too.
Alright, so he is grappled and prone, and that is double, so 12d12 bludgeoning. What's double 38? That's 78. You know, it was always fun watching, but I never really managed to get my blood pumping much back in Wild Underworld. Things have really changed since then. And Morgan is going to do 2 punches of let's see, is that the stun? No, of Drilling Wave. So 1 and 2.
Hit.
Yep. And that will be
Damn. 78 plus 103. Put on the 3 on that. Makes that 111. Then that's 70 on top of that. Makes that 181.
alright. But ever since I joined the Khan's crew, my blood's been rushing consistently. I've been feeling the thrill of battle against opponents that are far beyond the limits of the place that I once knew. And I've gotta say, I've never been more excited! And Morgan is going to finger pistol him with their lost action.
That hits.
Yep. Alright, which is, I forgot my extra damage, whoops. I'm just gonna roll my extra damage, so I did 3 hits, so that's 4d10, so that's 12d10. It should have also dealt that, because of my buff, which I forgot. Okay, so 5d10.
I love stacking buffs.
Yep, I need to remember how they work.
Another
And it's just going to do a finger pistol next to one of his arms. How long's it been since you felt like that? Really felt alive with just the pure thrill of combat!
I hate to interrupt you, but I just got a knock on my door.
Damn it.
Always.
Yeah, I just imagine a chant going around,
Back.
Morgan's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I do imagine that right now. Oh, good question. No idea. And he's gonna throw it a punch back at you now.
Alright. He has advantage.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
He doesn't need it. Hockey.
So he's just gonna basically throw a punch straight at you to do that. He's supposed to just try and knock you back, so I'll just halve the damage on it. 60, 12. So this is already halved.
Actually, wait.
Technically,
He's
it's just
grappled and prone, so he has 2 sources of disadvantage plus 1 source of advantage. It doesn't matter
He
because he
reckless.
crits it.
But yeah, if he would have reckless himself to get it.
Okay, so would that bring him back to neutral because 2
Yes.
sources of disadvantage and 2 sources of advantage? Okay.
That's
Got
why
it.
his eyes are blood red. He's also clearly recklessing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Normal damage. Roll a strength save.
Okay. I'll just take the damage. That's not the right damage. That's the right damage. Okay, rolling a strength
Two
save.
people recklessing against each other it kind of makes the reckless redundant, doesn't it?
Kind of.
Except for the fact that my reckless is buffed. So, no, it doesn't.
His reckless is.
Yeah,
buffed.
I probably fail. I don't
Yeah.
have that at professional.
He launches you flying back, and you
Here,
also
man.
lose the grapple on him.
Okay. And presumably he's no longer prone then?
Yeah, so he just gets back up. When was it? As memory seems to flash through his mind. When was it I last felt this alive? And he's going to launch at you full strength and try and basically blast you in kick you in the stomach with his entire body. In a
Alright.
running launch kick. So he's gonna roll with advantage.
Yeah, drop kick is what Liam is trying to say, I believe.
No,
Yeah.
no, when I say that, I mean, like, as in he's going to throw his entire body feet first at Morgan in a running attack. A drop kick is very different from that, I think.
yeah.
Alright. Current AC with hockey is a 26.
Let's see, so he is a plus 15.
I believe. I'm not sure if he still has the buff to hit me from
I don't
reckless.
think
Let me try. He doesn't have that.
Yeah, in that case, he goes flying past you and misses you.
Okay.
When was the last time I wasn't fighting for... When was the last time I was fighting for fun? And he'll jet down. He's gonna try and run at you one more time and just clock you as hard as possible with a punch.
Alright.
That one actually does hit.
Yep.
So I'll halve it down to, so this is going to be 3d12 plus 7, 25.
Alright. Damage taken.
What is this feeling? Your turn, Morgan. He's done his 3 attacks.
Alright. Fair. I am going to try another mixed karate full slam. So I'm going to run up at him, grab his collar, and try to knock him down again.
No, you-
I believe that
you
hits.
definitely grappled him, yep.
Yep, alright, grapple check.
He's rolling
Yeah.
very poorly.
Yeah, okay. So I grapple him again. That is... No, that 17 was not on the other attack. So that is just regular. What's wrong? It really is hard for you to feel alive. It must be stagnating. Being in this place, never being able to fight people stronger. It sounds like a slow, horrible death.
Maybe it is.
That's 2 throwing waves. I have plus 16 on both, so...
Isn't it plus 5 extra from the max?
Yes, it is. So it's a plus 21.
You hit him like a 6, I think.
Okay, fair.
Well, no,
Alright,
you
in
don't
that
have a
case.
6, but you hit him. Actually, you hit on a, I think you hit on a 7, actually. Anyway, yeah, you hit both.
12, so. Yeah, that's just the 2 attacks together.
Yep. Why is it that you remind me of something better?
Something better, like what you lost by coming here. I don't know. Maybe it's because I transcended that a while ago. And Morgan is going to do another finger pistol. So that is...
It's like a plus 25. You can't miss.
I'm checking the damage. Finger pistol is 5d10.
Think about it. I don't think you can. Like, I think it's a 2 to miss, actually.
Mallards are stifling. Only finding people weak. It's regrettable. The only worth to being a pirate is to constantly strive to be stronger. To constantly press ahead. Finger pistol.
Okay, fair enough. Was that you doing another finger pistol, or was that you finishing the attack?
That was me finishing the attack.
Sorry. That was,
Because I believe at the moment I have 1 attack as a bonus action and 3 attacks as an action.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment.
That just confused me a little bit because of, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. What? That's what it is. You're the first real fight I've had since I tried to hunt a dragon.
Dragon, huh?
He's gonna head. Now he's going to try and headbutt you. This would be with advantage because you probably aren't expecting a headbutt.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a headbutt.
Yeah, he smashes into you. This is a crit now.
I'm a hockey again because I don't want to die.
Fair. So this will be plus 15. Wow, that rolled poorly.
What is that?
That's 31, actually. Yeah. Roll another save to see if you keep him grappled.
Alright. Huh?
Yeah, he breaks out.
Alright.
And after punching a few times, you start to see that what you thought was his skin looks like it's tearing a little bit on bits of it. Yeah, that's about right. And he, as you see, something seems to almost change in his eyes again. Who needs to hold back anymore? And you watch his muscles seem to all grow over his body until he looks way more hulking and monstrous. And you saw it all over his torso in the areas which he covered with some sort of fake skin. Brand after brand after brand. The mark of the Celestial Dragon. It's been so long. I knew someone of your kind would have to be the one. Do what Fisher couldn't. Let's end it! Either me or you. Let's take this to our limits.
Right.
You're also pretty sure that most, if not all of them, are self-inflicted.
Oh god, okay.
He'd also just mentioned Fisher.
Yeah, I recognize the Fisher. I am questioning so many things about his backstory, but they're questions for later because this guy looks like he's starting to go all out. Well, if you're not holding back, then I won't either.
It is unfortunately his turn now, and now that you're off him, He slugs his hand above his head and smashes into the ground in front of him. And a massive spiking wall of earth starts rushing towards you. Ron hit with advantage. He hits you.
Okay.
As the ground underneath you spikes up to slash you. You've hockeyed up, so since this isn't a crit,
Yes.
this will be normal. That's +7.
So that's 32.
Yes, that is correct, man.
Right.
Are you ready?
Say you hunted dragons. Then why do you bear so many of their marks?
To remind myself to keep growing stronger. As more images flash through his mind. Himself younger and happy. Of a mermaid being taken away from him as he rushed and crying. Of music. Of finding her death. And vengeance. As blood soaks his memories more. I need this. I don't need Rama for this, or any of you. I need to hunt them. I need to kill them. I need to keep going. And you see whatever remnant of sanity was left in his head finally snap away. The mark of the dragon. It is a curse. So I bear that curse to break myself stronger. Like the Sun Pirates. Like Fisher. Like that Tiamat woman.
Tiamat. The hell is Tiamat?
I recognize that name.
As a dream flashes through Morgan's mind. You'll see that eventually.
I like
It'll be
this.
partially recorded.
Well, I can see you're not gonna say a damn thing. You're trying to break yourself just to get stronger. But what will be left in the end? Not a person. Just a machine for causing harm.
My personhood died. This is what can remain. You'll know it
And I
too
won't
one day.
What?
Okay, will come. I'm sure of it. Will you recognize that your bonds only make you stronger when they're taken away?
You know, someone else said that to me recently, and I'll have to say, I disagree. My bonds are what brought me here. My bonds are what made me strong. My bonds are what made me fight in the first place. My love, my care. It's the only thing that keeps me from breaking! Fishman Karate, Secret Arts, Tempest, Dragon! Crit.
That's really fucking well timed. Unfortunately, I didn't do my side on time because, hit him.
Alright, I'm going to go for hockey, which is 1 Wait, 1. You've forgotten or maybe lost what pulled you together. But violence for violence sake isn't going to get you anywhere. Just mere destruction and death. And in the end, what will that vengeance have even been for? What will that fighting be for? it's not just for violence sake. It's for love. It's for passion. This isn't just something you should do. For the sake of anger. Tempest Dragon!
And you're not even the first fishman to say that shit to me.
By the time I'm done with you, I'll be the last. You'll either learn or you'll give up. Finger pistol! Crit! Alright, so that's 10v10. Alright.
I'm glad we're talking about ideas, Eli.
Yeah, this was one of the two.
Sick.
We worked out two.
Tempest! Crit.
I think this works a lot better than your original idea of just having him be big, strong guy.
I didn't have an idea initially. Yeah, this is way better. I mean, I had to fill the time with something. So I filled it with superior character dynamics.
So I filled it
Finger
with
pistol.
better.
As we're joking around while Morgan is visually slaughtering this guy in the background.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will have went action search at some point.
I figured, yeah. Hey, you might want to amp it up, because if you do, you might be able to do the rest of the attack. Fisher!
Alright.
Jimbei! They said the same shit to me too. But guess what? Vengeance is all I got left!
Okay, Sasuke.
So take
How will you
your
feel
choice.
alive if you feel no purpose to any of this? Think back. Remember, there was someone you cared for. There was something that made you do this. You don't avenge something just out of nothing. You avenge out of love. That hatred is born from something. Something which can give you purpose. Even now. Tempest.
It's all just staying red.
I'll make you see. I'll make you see more than just red. Alright, how many actions have I got left? I lost track at some point.
Right, I think you got one more. But you have more if you use Heartbeat Rhythm. Or, well, not Heartbeat Rhythm, if you use, Boiling Vessel, actually.
Heart compression.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, to bring in my heart, the beat of the drum that keeps me going from day to day. The one I do this all for. Heart compression! And now, I'm going to do a final attack. Let's see if this is strong enough. I'm assuming I can't use a legendary.
Why I didn't let Atlas, I let Atlas do it.
Alright, if that's the case, then heartbeat. Rhythm!
Connect.
Alright, I connect. Now. One, 2, 3,
Damn.
and finally. Let's end this. I'll make you see another color with this strike!
65. Oh, fuck that number up. 1 sec. Hell. Damn it, wrong person. This is the problem with having the attacks spread out over multiple hits, that I have to roll a lot of stuff. Oh, how you want to do it, by the way.
Okay, so I'm going to do a flurry of 4 punches. Left hook, right hook, left hook, and finally, I'm going to do a right uppercut. I will make you see another color. Wake up. Remember what this was all for! as I strike him down, and he goes flying and lands a couple of feet away.
Yeah. Pretty damn good. I think you're probably about as good as... Nah, but you're close to the first son of the sea. Hey.
Yeah?
There ain't anything left that I can think of. I've been on this path for too damn long to even remember why I started it. All I got is that hate. It's the same thing. Your love is what keeps you going. All I got is the hate in me. But I'm kind of curious to see if there's something else I can find. You see him get up, injured, but seemingly more in his right mind than before. Yeah, fun.
Now's your chance.
I should tell you
I
something.
hope you find what you're looking for.
I should tell you something, though. I was doing it. When I was doing this, I was doing it for my own vengeance, because Rama made it easy. Bakana just wants to impress somebody from his past. Mark, well, he just wanted to fight. He got given a cool suit of armor and wanted everything unique, so that's why he serves him, and I've the fucking idea why Jazz is here. But Rama ain't doing this for some higher motivation. He just wants power for power's sake. So you better be sure whoever's facing him's got enough to kick his ass. You got that, kid?
Really well. You got it.
Great.
Don't you worry. I've got full faith in my crew.
Well, it makes one of us. As he finishes saying that, you see him start sprinting off and dive off the edge of the island towards the water. Yes, he is intending to swim the rest of the way.
That's a bit of a dive.
It is about 20 kilometers, actually. He'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
This is One
I think it's
Piece.
about 5. I think it's about 5 kilometers, but still.
No,
That's pretty...
he'll be. I think if I'm correct, it's no, it's not 20. It's probably about 10. But yeah, considering they hooked onto like the upper level of Zunasia.
Yeah.
1 second, getting another knock on my door. It's probably for my sushi. Hello.
So what do you think of that, Alex?
That was cool.
You're glad I managed to get him to ride up a little more for this guy?
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking I'd just be fighting a sexist asshole.
Yeah, that was an awesome fight. Damn.
Love that.
That was really good.
Well, I'm looking forward to the next fight. I wonder who's going to be up next.
I
Rolled
think
initiative
it's...
for it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Bentley. I know Bentley got a 7.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Could be Etna.
Yeah. I can't wait to see Bentley and Jazz going at it. oh,
Bentley's
that's
not fighting Jazz. Bentley's fighting Bakana.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're finding the.
Etna's fighting Jazz. I'm fighting the Mega Weeb.
Oh, so you find the cosplayer, basically.
Unfortunately for him, I was actually trained by a guy from Wano.
Uh, cosplay is really fun. That's
pretty
just
fun.
jazz. Yeah,
I'm back.
that's just jazz. Just, oh yeah?
Welcome back.
I have received my sushi.
Nice.
Is it any good?
I don't know. I haven't eaten it yet.
Ah.
I just said I have it.
Gross.
You're gross.
Probably.
Who was next?
That, Eli? That was a cool thematic tie.
You're welcome.
Hey, we worked on that together, asshole. Don't take full credit. Take partial credit.
I'm just saying you're welcome to the person who said thank you.
I assumed that because it was an Eli arc thing that Eli did most of the writing. My apologies.
No, I literally only wrote the stuff for Armor.
Ah, fair.
And even then, kind of not really. I after last session, we got together and we're just like, hey, so we should probably
we should do some more
write
of
some
this.
things for these guys.
Yeah, look, to be fair, I gave him, I told him everything I had written down and everything I had planned, and I said, is this good? Do you want me to do anything more? And he said, yeah, that sounds good. So, I did
Fair.
tell him and show him everything, excluding some stuff. I think it was Jazz versus Etna that was next.
Bentley got a 7.
Well, Etna got a 9, so yeah, it is. Okay, let's roll for Mr.
Fair enough.
Jazz Blueman! And see if I can recall his voice. Damn it.
Oh, yeah, want to get the bang?
I don't even know.
There it is.
I have to fucking...
Why do you sound like you're in the midst of a sexual act?
Oh, yeah, want to get that boom, boom, on. You get that boom, boom, boom.
Yes, well, I'm every goddamn pop singer he's every goddamn pop singer in the early 2010s.
He really is.
Hey, fuck you, I like Tim-O-Matic.
I didn't say I didn't like Tim-O-Matic. I'm just saying.
It's just the fact that we both know we're talking about Tim-O-Matic.
I didn't say I didn't like Tim-O-Matic. I
Tim-O-Matic.
just said I'm every pop singer. Anyway, so yeah, we wrote stuff for 2 people, and then I wrote nothing for 2 others. I didn't really have many ideas I could do for Mark II, so I thought he'd be fine, because I couldn't think of anything that worked thematically well with Atlas, because I just fucking did that for 8 sessions. But for the other 2, I had stuff. And Etna's fighting the joke guy.
So obviously he has the most stuff.
No. Are you kidding me? I could have worked out shit for Jazz Blue, man. He was a last-minute addition already.
And we love him.
Yes.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna put this one on. No, let's put on something fucking goofy, because this is just let's be honest, how this is starting is Jazz is sprinting away at top speed while Etna flies behind him shooting fire. Now it's my turn to do I would do something cool, but just I don't think we're on the same level, mate. As Etna's just flying around and throwing fire at Jazz. I think I agree! Actually, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna do this as a fight. Fucking, I'm role-playing it. He's just dancing out of the way. Why are you so good at dodging this? Etna's just hucking more and more fireballs. Because I live on the dance floor and my feet are hot! I don't even know if that pun works there. Shut up, tall, weak, and sexy! Why does everyone call me that? It just keeps throwing fire at him. Ah, this is stupid. Fine, Super Ultimate Steed Mode or whatever I call it. And he's gonna snap in front of Jazz. Could I interest you in a dance battle instead of a regular one? No. Because remember, Ed and Nat 20 and getting him with the 1v1, which means he's totally immune. So, no. Fuck it. I surrender! Come on! And that's Etna's fight.
Well, he had the common sense to recognize he couldn't win.
I'm sorry, like, this is it's so unbelievably one-sided against Jazz. Like,
Yeah, I
How
just
many
had to put that in
quotation marks
chat.
can you?
Fight with quotation marks.
I was like, I could add it. I actually had like an idea. It's like, oh, I could do this thing. But now I think about it, no, I think it's better if Jazz just like, no, I ain't doing this. I'm gonna just quit.
I mean, if anything, he's a very smart man.
He's smarter than the rest of them. He's like,
Yeah.
like Mark II, no character motivation for it. Just wanted to seem like a cool robot, so he did that. Jazz
Yeah.
just wants the groove. Went alongside Strong Guy. Recognized this is a thing he does not want to be involved in. I quit. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Like, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I'm done with Rama. Screw that guy. I just wanted to work with him because like he kidnapped my island and everything.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Well, actually kidnapped my island. More like I kind of jumped ship and then I built a bunch of ships and then I ended up here and I was like, I'll live here now instead of like going somewhere else because like I got cool music stuff. I got the saxophone. It shoots music. That's cool. People listen to me when I talk and I dance. I don't know why. They just do. Oh, this is so disappointing. I wanted to be cool.
I wanted to win a fight.
At least they blew up that island. It just points up to that island he blew up with a fireball earlier. That was neat. Well, fine then. You go back to the... Okay, fine. You go apologize to all the minks and help get the chains out and help get the things out of Zunasia. You got it, Mr. Blueman? It's a Blue Man. And yes, I'll help. Slide away. Jazzman lives another day. Yeah!
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, we definitely need to see him again.
No, that's like the third Ja guy. That's the third comedy relief Ja guy.
What do you want
Yeah, I
about?
know.
How dare you call my precious baby boy a comedy guy?
Also, I don't
Is
think
he
there's
not?
much funny. Also, I don't think there's
Jox
much.
is not a comedy guy.
Also, I don't think there's much funny about Jax. The accent's funny. The accent's funny. The flagrant disregard for human suffering is less funny.
But like that's One Piece, baby.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong.
Highly wrong.
Drag your ass out here, Bentley.
Fine.
His name's Jazz Blue Man, but his nickname is Jazz Man.
The Jazz Man.
Because he's never blue. Hey.
Hey, Jazz Man lives another day. I'm a little proud
Why
of
you
that,
do that to the tune of Spider-Man?
because it was the
Slide
first tune that
away.
popped into my head.
Slide away. Jasmine lives another day.
Hey!
Can he slide? Can he live? Fighting it. No, he can't. So he surrenders. Look out!
Here comes the jazz man.
Hey, that rhymed.
That's pretty good for something we totally ad-libbed.
Well done,
Yeah.
Liam.
Hey, screw you. I got half of that.
Okay, over to the weeaboo. And also the...
How is Bentley the...
I'm just making it joking, you know it.
And Bentley. Wait, no, wrong way.
Oh, wait, wait. Yeah, Alex literally just said the weeaboo and Bentley. And then I was like, wait, no, the joke's meant to be the other way.
He chokes the other way.
This guy's so much of a fucking win. Why the fuck do I have blackness on my hand? That's weird.
Okay then.
Oh, set the scene. Because I'm not going to immediately go for the throat.
Well, look who's shown up here.
Oh, I'm fighting you, am I?
Who did you think you were gonna fight?
Kind of hoping to be able to. I was kind of hoping to be able to get some shots in on that. To get some return shots in on that Jazz guy.
Slide away, slide away. Jazzman's not involved in fights. He's just sliding in the background of this thing on the Rusty Island. Just moonwalking his way out of problems. You just see him moving in the background.
Or maybe that,
Singing to himself.
not Miss, or maybe that, or maybe that, world champion dude, not Mr. Ronan Wrong here.
The hell do you mean Ronin wrong?
Well, you're like a Ronin, in that you're a samurai that doesn't have a master, but you're just doing everything wrong, so...
What would you know about Ronin?
I'll have you know that I was trained by one of the most powerful men to ever come from Wano.
Well, I'll have you know I was trained by Wandering Bodine! Not that you never know that name.
Hold on a second. Okay, Bentley survives the willpower set. Come fucking again.
I was trained by the great Wandering Bodine when I was younger.
You
Yes!
new Master Bodine.
Yes! He was a great strong
You-
man from the great land of Wano, and he trained me.
Yes, the
He's even the one
master
that
of every
named me.
fighting style in the yes, the master of every fighting style in the world.
Yeah!
Who was on every pirate crew, every marine ship. I know him.
Yeah! Oh, you know him? Well, now you'll know why you're screwed against if you're trying to fight me. I learned every one of the sword techniques he knew. And several that he didn't.
He taught you swordsmanship?
That he did. Are you jealous? Pathetic loser.
Yeah. Yeah, he never taught me swordsmanship.
He's even the one that named me. You flash back
Named
to what,
you?
You flash back to what Yoshi said Vakana Baka translates to.
That named you. Oh. Master Bodine did say that he had some other students before coming to Jinshui, but he always thought, but never that any of them. Master, you and I are having a very long chat when I get back home. I am Shi Ben the Young.
You're not a
The
girl.
My first name is Shi. Actually, my title is Shi. It's confusing.
Okay then, Your Royal
I am-
Majesty.
I am the final disciple of Master Bodine. Inheritor of his will. You don't you dare disgrace his name with such random talk.
I'm just what? I'm doing everything he taught me.
There is no way that he taught you to be such an insufferable fool.
What? He raised me ever since he saved me. As he's gonna.
Saved you. As he's gonna what?
As he's, well, I guess that makes me better. I guess that makes me more of his favorite student son than you were. He saved me from those dragon guys.
Dragons. You mean... Where is it?
Somewhere like my back or like my stomach maybe. I don't really care. I always wear the armor because it's cool.
I see. I see. You were rescued by him. I presume then you were rescued by him when he took time with the Fisher Pirates.
I don't know who the fuck the Fisher Pirates are, but he helped me out when the Sun Pirates showed up.
Right, that's it. Right, that's it. I really need to learn more history.
I don't know who the Fisher Pirates are, but the Sun Pirates, they saved me.
Right, I need to learn more history. Bodhim was a great man. So why on earth are you defiling his heritage like this?
Because I want to go see that perfect land he told me of. So I can fit in and be just like them.
Perfect land? You mean the nation of Wano?
Yeah, it sounds so cool. Vying for strength, all the samurai. No world government. It sounds amazing.
You remember that man you fought back on Zunisha? Yoshitsune?
Not really. All the names kind of blend together.
Is that how people feel about my name? If he's to be believed, then Wano is not some paradise. Although I have to admit, I also would like to see the home of Master Bodhim. But not to live in glory or to enjoy the sights. I wish to be a part of the salvation of that land. To save it from the evils that have taken it and corrupted it for years now. Decades even. Sorry, brother student. But it's time I give you a lesson in the true severity that Bodhim, Wano, and all of us who call ourselves pirates have faced. But Bentley got a 9, so
7, actually.
7, right?
So Bakana is super first, and I'm going to show you every single thing Master Bodhim taught me. And he's going to rush at you, and he's going to start using Bodhim's teachings. And he's going to attack you once. Miss. Attack you twice. Miss. Attack you third time. Miss. Fourth time. Miss.
Is that seriously everything that the master taught you?
Yeah, he told me strike
No.
fast, be really quick, and kill your enemy before they can stop you.
Apparently he didn't teach you how to aim well. Or perhaps you just didn't listen well enough.
And then here comes the bit where Bentley misses every attack he does this turn.
Probably.
I have a prediction. It's going to be the exact opposite.
Bentley is going to go big form.
Oh, you just
Oh,
don't.
is it his turn or is...
It's your turn now. He rolled 4 attacks and didn't hit once, so.
Yeah. Just like this! Finger pistol!
That's
I
still
mean,
misses.
finger pistol!
Yeah, that one hits.
It's not a crit, so it's just... Finger pistol!
Man, that's crazy. Master Bodhi never had any moves like that when I knew him.
This is... You must have trained with him way too early then. Master Bodhim learned every martial arts that can be learnt in the whole world.
Except he didn't teach you finger pistol. And he never did.
He didn't, but Bentley's not going to say that right now.
He refuses to admit that Roshi taught him one of his most commonly used moves.
See that? That is what the discipline of a true student of Master Bodhim has. somewhere Roshi sneezes.
Well, I guess that means... And now it seems that 4 versions of Bakana appear next to you as all 4 come to slash down. After him, it strikes! And he's going to have advantage on this attack. That hits you.
Yep.
Then the second one. 27.
AC right now is increased by 2, so that is a 26. So yeah, that'll hit.
Misses. Hits.
Oh, that might be a crit. I might have to
No,
hockey
he's-
this. Oh,
He gains substantially more attacks in exchange for losing the ability to crit.
like at all?
Yes! Genuinely.
Damn.
Except for Gear Force, in that case we're fucked. But...
Yeah.
I mean, but what are the chances Bentley
Probably
gets Gear Forward?
Like, solid 50%.
Come on, that's not happened that often, right?
80%.
80%. Bentley's gonna hockey just because he has enough hockeys.
Fair enough. In that case, I'll decrease the number down to... this will probably be the right number. Plus 7. That's not... No, not 78, just 7. There you are.
Minus 68. Bentley will respond with a counterattack. That's not how it's spelled, Robbie. Actually, I guess it kind of is.
Okay, well,
Technically,
Oh, miss. Misses the counterattack.
Man, you really suck.
I wasn't expecting you to be able to duplicate yourself like that. I thought I was the only one who was able to pull off something like that advanced.
Wait, doesn't Danica also have the ability to do that after image ability? And Sky likely has that level of speed too. And
She
Shane has
actively
that in his
does
ultimate
have
attack.
Oh,
Shut
yeah.
up, God.
Wait, Shane's had that for longer than you have!
oh.
Fine, I thought I was the only one advanced enough in Bodim's teachings.
Yeah, you're right. He learned from Sniper Island.
That's right.
Guys, just
Though I have to say, only 4 clones? I've been able to pull out at least 10 for years now. Stormfront, 10 feathers. This is going to be a basic 10 feathers, since he's not in either of his ultimate forms, so...
Oh, interesting. Let's see how it do. Hit, miss, miss, hit, hit,
Crit?
crit,
Yes, crit.
hit, crit, miss, yeah, miss. Wait, no, hit.
This is with Master Proficiency.
Yeah, I know. I was checking. I checked his AC. So
Fair. As the 10 copies of Bentley rush out of him to strike at Makana. So that's essentially 9 hits because there's 3 misses and 2 crits.
yes.
4 times 9 is 36. 60. 30, 12 plus 16 times 9 is 60, 144 plus 200 from Haki, I believe. Oh wait, 180 from Haki. And
Damn.
it's actually pretty low for 10 feathers, but it makes sense.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, you can do 10? Sick. I never get to go. Sweet. I'm never supposed to go above 4 normally.
Sounds like you never got even close to as advanced as in his teachings as I did.
100 God Duplicate Legion.
What?
As you see 100 after images appear this time.
Okay, that seems a little excessive.
Don't worry, only 10 will attack you. The rest are there to give him advantage.
The rest are there for moral support.
Crit.
Oh,
Hit.
Fuck.
Oh wait, no, that's normal though. So hit, 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 hit.
Okay, I'm hockeying.
That one missed. Holy fuck! Hit, hit. What the shit? Hit. Okay.
Hockey,
Let me check
hockey,
this.
hockey.
Most of those aren't crits. Remember, he doesn't crit. But yeah, you got hit.
Yeah,
10
he
times.
doesn't
1,
crit.
2,
There's still
3,
three.
4,
There's still
5,
three nat 20s.
6, 7,
Yeah, I was
8,
just-
9, 10, 11. No. Okay, so ignore one of those. So 10. So that means he missed once. Once? Yes, once. No, none of those crit. He
Because he
lost the
gives up the ability to crit.
to crit at all. Yes. However, you got hit 9 times. So.
Still hockeying that.
Yep. So this will be half of the damage, which is still probably a considerable number.
Yep. Damn it.
100 guards way cooler than your stupid 10 fetters.
What's going on? How are you able to pull out such a large amount?
I don't know. I guess he just never taught you how to do it. Nah. I would like to remind you, this man is in his late 20s.
Bentley's in his early 20s, so
Yeah, Bakan is older than Bentley by a lot, and he's acting like he's 6.
I guess anyone who's taught by Master Bodine is gonna be pretty incredible. I'm still confused though. Surely Bodine told you about the sorts of things that have happened on his home island. How can you still think it's a paradise?
Now I've just got more chances to do it. To get stronger and to slash out bad guys.
Damn it. Alright.
I mean, why should I care about what other people think except for me?
Now I know you're not a student of Wandering Bodine.
What? He talked about that thing that drives us, that personal faith thing, right? Well, that's my enjoyment, so that's what I follow.
Right. We all follow our own faith. So tell me then, what is your faith? What do you hold faith in, Bakanabaka?
Master
that
Bodine's
mean?
power and becoming just like him.
Just like him. Yeah. That's right. I wanted to be just like Master Bodine. A man who could save everyone. A man whose teachings could bring light and joy to the hearts of all who are suffering. He saved you, didn't he? From whatever hell you were trapped in, he brought you that salvation. But you're meant to walk down a path. One that he's allowed you to. And yet you stagnated. Holding yourself in place.
What the hell are
You
you
wish to
on
be
about?
just...
I haven't stagnated. I'm still doing what I want. I'm following my path. Why are you acting like yours is the only one?
Damn. You're right.
When the worst guy you know
Maybe
makes a point you agree with.
I keep doing that, don't I? Keep thinking that I somehow have the right answer. I am the front of the storm that guides sailors away. But you're the kind that would look head first into that storm and see it as a challenge, right? just to reach the other side. To reach Wano. That's your path?
He just sort of shrugs. I guess.
Well, I want to reach that place too. I want to be just like Bodhim, but not the one that's sitting back home right now, drinking his sake, lazing about, sleeping when he should be working. He's the greatest man I've ever known. And I'm going to become far greater than him. I'll become someone who can save the world that he could not. He opened the path to me, and so I'll rush beyond him. He told me the story of the laughing savior. And I will push beyond him. Stormfront South, Nanda Tempa. Have a look. You stupid moron. Have a look at at the path that my faith is taking me. Pull out your own. Right now, I want nothing more than to compare our two paths with the power that Bodhim has granted us both.
Fine. If that's what you think, let's go ahead. Kage no Bushin!
The power that Bodhim taught me. Something that I have yet to master. Something that lies at the end of my path. On that fateful horizon. Stormfront West. Flowing. Udrayana! And I imagine we're doing a clash here?
Well, you do know what the Kage no Bushin is, roughly, right? Correct, I've just poorly pronounced Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Oh, Kagebushin no yeah, okay.
As I said, poorly pronounced. Me fucking it up is intentional.
Right. If that's the case, then it'd be like, Clone Jutsu. I remember when Bodhim used to use that to trick people as he was running away from liquor stores.
Seriously, how do you respect this guy, Bentley?
Fine. Then I shifted. Stormfront East. Manipadra Cannon! You'll fire the cannon at roughly all the clones. AoE.
Fair enough. That's a save, right?
Con save.
Why is it a con save, not a dex save?
Because it's like a wave of force striking into them.
That's still a dex save.
Fair. If you want to make it a dex save, then.
It's still a dex save. It doesn't change the fact that he still would have probably succeeded either way.
It's fair. Master, it's a DC 19.
Actually, I'll say it's disadvantage because he probably wasn't expecting a wave of force. 19? Oh, man, that wasn't going to help you either way. Even if it was a con save, he's still got a
Still takes down. Still takes a ton of... Still takes a ton of fire and lightning damage.
Yeah, roll that.
Yep.
A couple of his clones go poof as he keeps running towards you, making more.
Man. Come on. Show it to me. Baka na baka. Show me your faith. I'll pull out my own. What is it? What is the greatest thing he ever taught you, or the greatest thing you ever learned beyond him?
That the only thing that matters in this world is power. Super Kami Blade!
What matters most in this world? No. It's salvation! Flowing Udrayana!
So he'll roll first. That almost certainly connects, but you connect better.
I connect more.
That's a crit if I'm right.
Yep, that is definitely a crit. Super Kami Blade. Not terrible. But not enough.
Roll your thing.
I will... Do I roll my damage, I guess?
Yeah, roll your damage first. You hit better.
Plus... Yeah, if I'm calculating this correctly, sorry. Oh wait, shit, that's a crit.
I'll just double the dice. You give me, or I can subtract both in a row. Okay, that works too.
There. Sorry, I only calculated it for one.
That's fine. And then he'll hit you with the Kami Blade. Sorry, the Super Kami Blade. You will live with your hockey.
I will definitely hockey then. Huff, that is 81. Good job. That was actually really impressive. As he brings his other fist up and clutches it over. But that's about as far as I could go with Bodhi's teachings. He's given me a splendid goal. He's given you one too.
Well, if that's as far as you go with Bodhim, then you're screwed. There ain't no one better than him.
You're right. There's no one better than him. Except... there is no man alive. No human, fishman, long arm, long leg, Oni, or anyone else stronger than him. No one better. Except there is a small, little, annoying turtle. Bakana. You better survive this.
If you even hit me first, dumbass! And he's gonna go for another swing at you.
I will survive this and meet me at paradise.
So the other side of the New World?
Meet me at Wano. Varuna. Destruction. Wave. As he charges up the massive orb in front of him. And let loose the Tempest Kick to launch it straight into Bakana.
You have advantage, I believe. Oh, look, you didn't roll a 2 and a 1. You rolled better than you did against fucking Jonathan.
I did better than I actually did against the guy.
I guess that makes sense. He got back up, but I don't think Bakana is gonna.
As the ripple flies out into him. Roll 50 plus 50 plus. I should have just rolled 150 d20. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Many things, as we've all discovered together.
Alphabetical or numerical?
We need a decimal system. We need a fucking Dewey Decimal System to get through his list of problems.
As that strikes him straight into the chest.
And the beam, the explosion that comes from it, blasts flying over Zunasha's head. And Bakana is no longer there, but probably not dead.
I see now. Bakana Baka. Or whatever your true name was. Thank you. You've made me realize. You helped me realize that I shouldn't. That I shouldn't stop with just Bodhi.
Morgan really needs a flashier super, right?
Yeah. I'd like to chat with you about that because both of theirs were really cool and actually managed to get me to succeed at a performance check for once in my fucking life. So like...
You're gonna need something that's gonna be
You need
cool
a
as shit.
big boomer.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'll change it from being 4 hits to 1.
Yeah, no, have it be 40
Look at
hits.
that
You can
later.
just make up another ult. You can just make up another finisher.
Fair. Let's discuss that later.
Yeah, I have an idea, but we'll get that later. As, yeah, all of them are KO'd outside.
I'm going to head to the loo real quick.
You pissant! I need you for this section.
I know, I'm sorry. I figured I'd do it right now because we're about to get into the big stuff. Okay.
I'll also go to the loo. I'll be back sooner.
Okay,
Back soon.
I'll pause the recording then for a bit. And we're back after a small break. Now then, we're gonna cut out of the area we've been for the last checks watch 2 hours. Back to here.
Here being the control room for Rama's little floating island place.
Yup. Well,
So,
it appears your allies have done fairly well against my men.
they've beaten literally every single one of them except for one who surrendered.
We'll have to kill him once.
Ah, but he dances good.
I only really got him because he was an amusing jester.
Hey, Dad.
Yep.
This is those stories that you used to tell about your evil dad. They weren't exaggerating, weren't they?
Not even once, no. However, I never really showed him my levels, obviously, because I ran away. Clearly that was a mistake.
Well, I don't know if I'm strong enough to fight him. At least not on my own. But you can help me get there, right? Dad?
Let's find out. Together.
All right.
Okay. I'll roll tap for 3 initiatives. I'm gonna roll first enemy, then ally. I'm sorry, I should have said the other way around.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, mate. It is Rama.
It is literally in the descending order of age in the family.
It is. Order of generation.
Grandpa,
The
dad,
order of
kids.
generational trauma.
Well, technically, it's the cycle, which has been broken thanks to Gel Heavy.
It's a cycle that lasted for one generation.
You don't know how long it lasted before that. Well, you do know that if you'd written it down anywhere, but you didn't.
I didn't write it down. I started with Rama.
No one exists before me.
Rama is the fucking Rama had the fucking op special surgery done on him or some shit.
Well, I'll finish what Haruhebe started. He's gonna rush up and try and stab his own son. So rolling to hit. That connects.
Shit.
How much? Wait a second. Can he do something about that? No, he can't. That's disappointing. Well, he takes that hit, so he's going to take 60-12 piercing. 12 plus 15. Don't know why I did that. I can just roll 60-12 and add the 15 on myself, but... whatever. Whatever makes my life quicker and easier. Wait. Yeah, so you see him just barely miss hurting Jalhemi too hard. Sorry, Rama. Jalhemi too much as he takes a decent scratch to himself. Domination, claw. As he pulls up the other hand, the Momoshino has the special Conqueror's power stuff. 27, which would hit him, but you see Jalhemi pull out a coin, flip it up in the air, and suddenly a wall of coins come in between Rama and himself as he uses a plenty coin to block the attack.
Whoa! Didn't know you could do that.
And you never saw me fighting. Now it's Jalhemi's turn. It's a good thing I could back. And it's a good thing that the coins let me back off, because now I can do some fun stuff. And he's gonna open up with plenty shot. One shot. 2 shots. Critical hit. Plus 17 misses. So he's only hits 1, 2. He hits the equivalent of 4 shots, which is going to be /R. Plus that doubled is 34. 125. As he opens fire with one of his single shot flintlock pistols. The plenty fruit allowed me for infinite ammunition as well. With anything. As he pulls that from a magic bag that he totally has. And
Literally, wow.
yeah, it is that. That is what you described it as basically to me as well, to be fair.
That is basically the original idea, but that was before I read that far into answer.
Yeah, as he's going to pull out a cannon.
Okay, I don't think that's how the fucking fruit was originally meant to work.
Why the fuck not? Yeah, and unfortunately misses the second one, so he only gets 1 shot off, but that is 60-10 plus 17. Because he's rolling low. 17, 4, 3, 10, 43. As Robert just deflects the rest of the cannonballs.
Have you been practicing or something, Dad?
I have been working with the Laurentian Army for the past 10 years. 6 years. How long?
Okay, well.
So that far.
Okay, well, I've been practicing too. Get ready to see how far your daughter's come. in cooking as she throws up a bunch of meat into the sky and pulls out and does a super meat kebab.
Oh dear God, you're a fucking genius.
She was only going to make 2 of these. Normally she would make 3, but there's only 2 people here.
Yeah, because one of them's a future dead man.
Hey!
You're a dead man!
she's gonna run up to Jalhemi. Come on, Dad! Come on, Dad! You gotta try it. Everyone on the crew says they love it.
Okay, then. Except for the vegetarian. Well, the pescatarian.
I gave her fish.
Okay, everyone except for the pescatarian and the turtle. Anyway, yeah, roll whatever the healing part of that is.
Yep, it's a very small heal, but
What's more important is the 40 temp HP and the +5 to hit everything. On a guy who can repeatedly hit more and more depending on the amount of times he hits.
that was actually a pretty shitty roll.
Oh no, it's only the small heal. It's fine.
What do you think? What do you think, Dad? What do you think, Papa?
That's a lot of meat. I feel very energized.
Awesome.
Serious? This is what you taught This is what you taught my granddaughter? Cooking, not battle.
Actually, I learned this. I kind of learned most of this after him. But it was him who taught me that we should try and feed everybody. That everybody deserves to have, pardon the pun, plenty.
I'm going to enjoy skinning you alive.
I'm your granddaughter.
And you're a traitor to me.
Okay, this is getting confused. This is getting concerning. She's gonna go into hybrid form and.
You thought a Khan's family situation was bad enough. And it is. It's still worse than yours.
It still is. It still is, but at least we have something else we can bond over.
Shitty grandparents.
Right. Many flashes! This is a roll to hit.
Great.
Oh!
Damn.
Nice.
9. 12d10. And then in hybrid form, she does an extra 2d8 cold damage, so that's an extra 4d8.
Switch over to this one.
Plus 32. Damn!
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like-
some good.
That's like casual Bentley damage, damn.
With a critical hit, you could do the same level of damage as Bentley. Okay. I think
She's not a fucking. She's not a marshal, you know?
that's fair. I guess. Although we kind of need although you need to have your martial up, so we'll see about that in the future. Anyway.
But yeah, that's her turn.
Well, he's going to try and hit you with a domination claw now. And he's going to miss.
And that's. Can't hit me! It can't counterattack on a miss, so.
Let's see, what else can I do? Well, in that case, he's just going to try and stab you.
Okay, nope, you can't hit me.
You can't hockey, uh-oh. Oh,
I
God.
don't have hockey.
Whoa.
Yeah, Ben.
Luckily, I have a shit ton of temp HP.
That's plus 15, so that is... 63.
Shave.
Oh
There's
shit, yeah,
literally
shave.
nothing to be lost by attempting it.
Yeah, shave.
You have nothing better to... You critically succeed.
Oh, that's almost a gear
Fuck
4.
yeah!
Ah. So
That was
close.
almost a gear 4.
Okay, on a crit
There's 18
success,
between.
what? On a crit success, yeah. You have advantage, and I will obviously in the attack, but I will treat whatever your roll is as a crit.
Ooh. Okay.
Damage rise as it. So roll again. So the
Roll
worst you can do
again.
is a normal crit. Yeah, roll again with advantage to see if you hit it.
And this is just a regular hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have advantage, I said. If you were
Right.
listening, but... Okay.
Aw.
You do hit. You still get the crit hit, so... Just that felt like a man's. Well, I have no fucking idea what it was, but you nat 20 on a shave, so yeah.
Plus 32.
Has you, for I think maybe the first time ever, successfully shave out of the way of an attack.
For the first time in aeons.
You're welcome for the great suggestion.
Thanks, Sky.
Thank you,
Probably,
Ghost of
let's be-
Sky.
Let's be real, that's who would be suggesting that to Pins.
Sky's
Yes.
just shouting it through the fucking monitor.
Yeah, oh my god, she Sky on the other side of the monitor while the others have been clean, like while they're updating the thing. She shouts, "Bit, remember you can use shave!"
Why was that really helpful right now? Thanks, Sky.
Sky will just give you a thumbs up and get back to whatever she's doing.
The Sky can't see what's happening. This is all
Exactly,
two-way
yeah, it's a
deal.
one-way monitor.
Which makes it so much more funny because Sky was just like, oh wait, Vince probably getting shave right about now.
Who are you
This
talking?
makes sense.
Who are you talking to? Just Yoshi says, just literally sitting on. Yoshi says as they throw more unconscious bodies onto the pile.
I had a sense. A sense that Bint was forgetting something she learned.
Rama is going. Sorry, Jalemi is going to open the fire. Sorry, open fire. Again. Rolling. Yep.
God
Damn
damn it.
He gets one shot and then misses. With a plus 22 to hit.
Oh,
God damn it.
come on. Oh, Dad, come on, you gotta try and hit the guy.
Yeah, I'm really bad at this. Screw it, cannon! That's better. Yes, yes. Wait, plus 22. Yes! Yes!
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
6 cannon shots.
Finally.
6 times 6 is 36.
Holy crap, those just keep coming.
Boom, 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 boom.
And this reminds me of Blackbeard's Queen Anne's Revenge. It's just a bunch of
Queen
Inspiring
Anne's
everyone.
Revenge!
revenge. Yeah.
God, that fucking dumbass. Okay. Was that better? I'll
Come
have
on,
your
Dad, you
hide!
don't- Come on, Dad, you know you're amazing. Bint is now behind Rama, and so she is going to... Yeah, Bint is going to... Something that he did actually... There's something that he did actually teach me, though, before I learned how to do it way better from a weird butler guy.
Wait, what?
Delicate blade, refined style. And yep, she's going to. Oh, do I have champion? Yeah. Yes, I do have champion.
Yeah.
I don't think I've not landed a crit in this session with Ben.
So far, yes.
It's plus 32. As Bint used the refined technique to slash straight into Rama's back, sticking 5 icicles straight into him as well. Oh, actually, that too. Oh yeah, by the way, Dad, you'll never guess, I managed to beat King Butleria.
I don't know who that is.
King... Oh god, what's his name? King Buddy! I met King Buddy!
Didn't help.
I really should have actually learnt his name. Okay, you know Alfred's dad?
Who?
Why wasn't I paying attention when he introduced himself?
He gave his real full name.
Or the other time he introduced himself?
Or any of the other times.
Or the other time that he corrected me on calling him King Buddy?
That man had the patience of a fucking saint. No, he had the patience of a martyr.
What is this What is this? The consequences of my actions or something?
You have another attack, I'm correct. If I'm correct. Sorry.
And now have a look at this. And now have a look at this big guy. What's your god powers gonna do against? What's all your god divine power bullshit stuff gonna do against? Ah, damn it! I fucked it up too many times. I'm just gonna make your organs explode now, okay?
What?
And she's going to whack the 5 Icicles.
Icicles?
Icicles doesn't have champion level 2, unfortunately. But she's gonna whack the icicles, causing them to vibrate immensely, hitting each other's resonance frequency and shattering into him. Which, in hybrid form, this deals double damage. But all of them break, so I can't do it again. Plus 2, that's 10, and that's 20. Oh, and add 16 to that.
Doing that. That's also a decent chunk again. That's 141.
Have a look at that, Rama. Grandpa. I don't feel comfortable calling you that.
He pulls out as he says that, he pulls out a shield. Oh, he pulls out a shield and he's gonna try and backhand you with it. Oh, he's gonna succeed too. Your reaction shave have is.
I do have a reaction shave.
Hey! God, and you succeed again as he fails to backhand you with it. Fucking hell!
I told you.
This is the best.
It's useful.
This is the coolest bit has ever looked.
As she's gonna shave behind him on the other side and slash him straight across and attempt to slash him straight across the face.
You have advantage, obviously. Hit.
40 plus 48 plus 16. Can't hit me. What was that about? What was that you were going on about earlier? How you've been chosen by the gods? Babe.
Beckoning claw!
Oh no.
Roll to hit.
Oh!
As he goes and instead rips a hot chunk out of the ceiling, causing it to fly into him, and he's gonna take 3d10 from it.
You wanna know why you're not able to hold a candle to either me or my dad? It's because everything that you're doing right now, you're just doing because you feel like it. You think you deserve all this stuff, so you're going to try and take it for yourself. But me and Dad, and even Rickon up there, we all have something that pushes us forward. We actually know the struggle of being a slave of the celestial dragons. And so we have the conviction to fight against the world. Whereas you're just doing it for the hell of it, aren't you? Grandpa.
You know a few of my crew, a bunch of my crew are ex-slaves, right?
Huh?
Bacana, Arathis, even a bunch of the no-names down at the gas labs. All of them were slaves once. So surely I should be getting more reputation for doing what's right and freeing them.
Wait. Why would a bunch of slaves try and follow you then? You're practically a conquering dictator yourself.
Because he's more charismatic than you let on. Maybe they do follow you, Father. Maybe they do. But you cannot understand what it means. You just do this for your own benefits, your own desires. Someone like you being king of the world wouldn't be any different. You have no clue what the mark of the dragon actually carries. And it actually is his turn because he missed the shot. And Ram, allow me to enlighten you.
Careful, Dad. You're gonna sound like Bentley.
I don't know who that is still. But allow me to enlighten you on some of the actual powers of those that high. And you see him pull out from his side a little jar of swirling something. Black ash looking stuff. You might want to get back for this one, Vince.
Huh? Oh, whoa, is that what I think it is?
And you watch him pull the cork as a rush of it comes out. Plenty Pyroclastia!
This feels thematically clashing, but I kind of dig it too.
That's still gonna hit because of the plus 22 he has. And a massive wave of pyroclastic ash comes rushing at him.
I have no idea how to feel about watching my dad use that move.
What? Reckon never actually used that move on me.
I thought he did.
He's a lot nicer than you think he is. Also,
Yeah, well,
as it clears, you see that, without he even be able to roll a saving throw, Rama is restrained. Now for the fun part. And he's going to open fire with advantage now with 6 cannon shots. Crit, hit, 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 and crit. I really wish I'd given him champion.
That would have been very useful, but no.
I didn't write down champion, but if I did, he would have crit 4 times there. So there's a total of 8 of them. So 6 times 8 is
48.
Thank you. I thought it was that. Just want to make sure. 48 d10 plus 30. Boop.
Ow. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Now, my darling daughter, I have to blindly assume you have a little more than that midpoint form, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm a Zoan. I can go full giant, but I don't know if this is a good place to do it. She'll gesture up to, like, the room that they're in.
As you look up now, you realize that the roof is a lot further away than you previously thought.
Whoa. You compensating for something, Grandpa?
Jamie just looks like genuinely like no idea how to respond to that. Like,
Oh yeah, a lot happened to me while we didn't know each other. I became like way more vulgar, I guess. I also cooked a demon one time. It was cool. Not like a demon like my captain, like a demon like an actual thing from hell.
Are you going to just talk while I'm trapped in here? How much of an ingrate are you midget brat?
Hey! Okay, that's it. I am currently 8 foot tall!
Just kick his ass, honey.
God, it's our first meeting in...
No!
Nobody insulted me inside, but...
That's nearly
It's our first meeting in like 5 to 10 years, and I still don't... And I just have to spend it beating on this guy?
We
Fine.
can talk more later. Also, I'd like to point out, there's nearly a 10-foot height difference between her and her crush.
Even when she's in giant form, or like hybrid form.
Yeah, even in hybrid form, it's not that much better. That has probably more to do with Etna being tall than Ben being short, but yeah.
You know what? You know what? You be quiet for a bit. I want to talk to my dad. And Vince is going to attempt flash freeze flavoring.
I would suggest we kick his ass now. I only had one of those Plenty Pyroclastius.
But why didn't you make more? With plenty.
Because I'm basically throwing ultra heated ash at him. It's a
Okay,
powerful
fair.
fruit, but I have
Flash freeze
limits.
flavoring!
Yeah. Fair enough.
And yep, she is going to. Yep, this is a 2 hit. That'll hit.
I will.
This is split between cold and fire.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, in that case. And he has to make a con save.
This one actually would be a con save. He is decently high con.
DC 19.
He rolled an 8. Does he have... Oh, actually, I know my fucking rolls. Yeah, no, he does. I know what I put my characters at. Yep, he definitely succeeded.
Ah, damn it. So he doesn't get
Wait.
frozen.
Wait, actually, no, I forgot. He was a flight boost. How much again?
DC 19.
Legendary then.
Ah, damn it. Okay, fine. She'll take a couple steps back. Dad!
Mm-hmm.
You want to see... Hey, Dad, you want to see the full power of my devil fruit?
I'm curious, that's for sure.
All right. Ooh, big form. Yamiya! She's gonna stick both of her arms straight up and go into giant form.
Just imagine.
Wait, shoot! The roof is getting really close, really close.
You do not back into it. It is like a 40, maybe 50 meter tall roof.
Damn.
Definitely compensating for something.
He basically just turned his palace into this, so he probably has big roofs.
That's fair. All right. Can you make big bit? Can you make big bint, please? Whoa, big bint.
I'll just dodge. Jammy is dodging out of the way because he's used to fighting alongside people vastly bigger than him. Like more
Oh, right.
the actual giants.
What's 150 minus 70? 50, and then
You don't add,
80.
You don't add.
80.
You just have flat temp HP. You don't add.
Oh,
you
okay,
have
okay.
just whichever one's higher.
That's fair, that's fair. In that case, it'd be 150. Alright. This is only like the 3rd time I've done this, you know.
If you do it more often, it makes you better at it.
And she's going to just attempt a straight, she's going to coat her fist in ice and strike straight into armor.
You have advantage, he's restrained.
Oh my god.
You don't hit.
That's still a plus of 16, so that's a hit?
No.
Oh. Oh.
And
Okay.
as he has a hollow shield, project up and just barely block the attack. I'm gonna roll a strength check for him to get out of it.
Oh shit.
And he can't legend his way out of it. Absolute
Wow,
cinema.
he's getting cooked right now.
Absolute cinema.
But
Well,
hold on.
right. Okay. Well, he has disadvantage on these attacks out, so he's going to first try a Triton energy shot at the giant target.
Oof. Can't.
This.
I imagine shave.
This advantage, so you do get hit.
Oh, okay,
It's not
disadvantage.
crit.
Can I attempt to shave as a giant?
You have disadvantage on the check because you are a fucking wall.
Yeah, that makes sense. If that had succeeded, though.
That would be very funny.
Okay, no, too big. Ow.
Tried, and I'm proud of you for it.
To hell with it. Overload suit power. Obliteration. Cannon. Deck save.
Wait, what?
Rama fails. Sorry, Jalemi.
Do I have- hold on, just double checking how deck saves work with Gargantuan.
If they have rules,
Pretty
I
sure
don't
I
follow
have
them.
advantage. I'm pretty sure I.
Just roll it
Okay,
as
I think it's
normal,
just
you'll be
normal.
fine.
I
Yeah.
don't think it gives disadvantage even in base D&D.
Well, I rolled a 5, so.
Well, you both fail, which means you're going to take all of this damage.
Damage.
Take the damage.
Ow!
Ugh.
So what happens?
As he is saying that, you watch the suit, which you can't move, and start to glide up as the energy seems to funnel into the trident. And as he points it just ahead of him, and a giant blast comes flying through, hitting both of you and blasting its way out of the castle.
Ow! Ow! What the hell?
I told you, I am chosen by God to wield these tools.
Okay, surely that means that he and I are also chosen or something?
If you followed me, you would be!
Oh, ew, in that case, no.
He's a lunatic. He's a lunatic, Vince. He's always has been and always will be. I'm going to obliterate him with cannons now. Hit, miss, crit,
Crit.
hit, and hit. Wait, no, he hit because he has a plus 22 with it, so he hits
From
all
the
of them.
food.
Yeah, so this is a 42 D10 plus 30 as he continues to open fire with everything he has. I think it's about time I hockeyed up my bullets, probably. And he's going to hockey bullet, crit, I'll say for this, hit, 22 misses on that one. Hit, crit. So that's
Oh.
3 crits, 1 miss. So that is 9. So that's 3 crits, 1 miss, 4 hits. So that should be the good of 11. So this is 48. So 4 times 11 is 44. So slash 44 D10 plus. Ooh, wait, but I have that. That's 90. That's 90 bonus damage from that. So boom, another bunch of shots. Yeah, Rama's thing is just shit tons of attacks. So your turn, Vince.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You can multiply anything, right?
Yes, I can. Actually, as it turns out, I have no limit, or no limit I've found.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm gonna try something. And Bint is going to. How far above her head would you say the roof is?
How far up do you want it to be in front of you? Trying to do less or more.
Actually, it'd probably be better for it to be less, so that she can destroy it and just get herself open air.
I'll say you are able to just brush your knuckles against the top of it. Then.
All right. In that case, she's gonna jump up and punch the roof to try and break it.
Go ahead. You have advantage on all this shit because you're a giant. You will succeed.
Roll 5d4 plus It's more than 10 at this point. It's 16.
I think that shit hails down on top of him.
And then as Bin opens up the hole, perfect. She'll clasp her hands together and start forming in between them a gigantic snowball, big enough that she herself is struggling to hold it all above her head.
I see where this is going as he starts jumping up on the area and the falling debris, and then lands on top of the snowball.
Awesome. Hold on, and she's gonna chuck it straight up in an arc to land on Rama.
What's the name of
You
this
know what to
technique?
do. I call it Angraboda Snowball.
That case, this shall be Angraboda Avalanche. As
Man,
he
my dad's
multiplies-
cool.
As he multiplies out another 5, and before jumping off it to land on your shoulder,
All right.
multiply the damage by 5. And I'll save for Rule of Cool, because there's no chance of fucking hell you aren't hitting this. He's gonna...
Multiply the damage by 5.
At this point, I'll let him roll again. Yeah, at this point, he snatches out of it. But he cannot get out of the way of the giant things. We'll see if this is how you want to do it. Because if it isn't, then I'm just going to let you do your legendary.
He's not a large... he's not a large opponent, so
Okay.
this would probably be the... this would probably be the con save, technically, but...
He fails it because I say so.
Legendary fail.
Legendary failure!
Nice.
It's a special card the DM can pull at any time when he feels like it'd be cooler than letting it actually roll off.
Hmm.
That's plus 16 times 5 is 50, 60, so 80.
Yep. That's less than I thought it was. Are you sure you've got your numbers right?
Well, if he was a giant, it would be 10d12 and 5d20, but he's a small, so it's only 5d10 plus 5d8,
Okay.
just by default.
Well, he's still definitely up.
Buried under 15 billion tons of snow,
Yes,
but...
he is very under 15 million tons of snow, so I don't think his restraint condition is improved in any way.
All right, and now to bring the heat down on you, ancient giant Hangi. As she punches straight into the giant snow pile with her flaming fist.
Is this one your legendary one?
This is another ultimate, yes.
You'd be better off.
Oh, this is another ultimate. This isn't my legendary.
You'd be better off finishing with legendary.
Ah, okay.
Because average wise, it'd be another turn until you knock him out with ultimates. But with ultimate, you're pretty much guaranteed to take him out.
Okay.
And with legendary.
Actually, yeah, fair. We're fine. All right. Good job, Dad. That was incredible.
As you're saying that, he's going to... Does the hole get burnt into it as he starts walking out infuriated? His armor steaming and his trident glowing with energy.
Damn. You really don't know when to quit, do you, Grandpa?
I'll quit when I'm king of the world.
Wow. You know, in that way and that way alone, you actually do kind of remind me of someone. And she'll look up into the sky where I imagine Akana and Rickon are simultaneously fighting.
No, then
This thing.
you don't see one of the monitors in the background because they're currently
Oh, yeah, true.
dueling a giant crab across the entire island.
True. You know, in that way alone, you actually remind me a little of someone. I guess in the end, I can take some heart in knowing that what I got from you was the drive to never give up, no matter what. And she'll pull out a giant ice sword, rapier style, and point it directly towards the hole that Rama has made in the snow. You know what? In the end, I think... in the end... I guess it doesn't really matter who does and doesn't have this mark. Because we're all going to be reaching our own finales anyway. You remember what you said to me, Dad? Well, I may not be the best yet, but let me show you just how little I've got left to go. Refined reverberation blade style, Fimbulvinter cannon. I'm just gonna roll to hit because
You do hit. It's a shame it's not a crit. That would be lovely.
that would have been amazing.
So for
Yeah,
the person
she-
who's even done something like that was Atlas with his fucking... Actually, no, I can't, who's crit on both of her legendaries so far.
As she stabs Rama straight through the torso with a sword the size of a fucking... Actually, probably a sword the size of a train.
He's put his hand on it. It's like it's in him, but he has actually managed to stop it. Possibly out of sheer force of will, mixed with strength and hatred.
Pretty good. But, and this damage is dealt in two parts. So at first he takes this damage. Pretty good. But you know how the gods are. Ymir isn't the giant of cold as I once believed. He's the blending point of both hot and cold. This is the Fimbulvinter cannon. And after Fimbulvinter comes, as she starts heating up the interior of the blade and launching it forward into the massive cannon flare that strikes directly into Rama.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Ragnarok.
Ragnarok!
That damage. Ragnarok. Let's roll again with advantage. I want to see if Ragnarok crits. Damn it!
Damn it. This is 80 D12 plus. This should probably be D20s, shouldn't they?
Possibly. Actually, they should be D20s.
I'll roll them as D20s.
Yep. And considering your previous damage, which should have been rolled D20s, which I will up the numbers on slightly. Yeah, I'll say you get it. How you want to do it?
I'm gonna have actually as Bint's doing that. She's gonna use the leverage of the sword to flick Rama up into the air, pointing him towards the hole that she made in the roof, before launching the cannon at him to send him flying. Like straight upwards, I mean.
Yeah. I'm one chosen. So why? Do I lose to you?
Go back to that. Go back up if you really want to meet the gods.
Meanwhile, in the upper atmosphere, who the fuck's in my domain? Elf!
Passes by the fucking Enel ship as this.
He passes by the moon and just gets blasted by lightning.
Get the fuck out of my domain.
Who the fuck's in my airspace? Alpha!
Wait, does that mean he intercepted one of Ben Lee's bad rolls?
Yes, canonically yes.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that logic.
Wow. Did I just... Oh my god, Dad?
Yes,
Did I just beat the boss?
Yes, you killed him. Yes, you killed my father. Great work.
Thank you. You seem a lot less traumatized than when I thought my father died.
Well, I hope I'm better than he is.
Oh, please. Oh, please. You're plenty better than he is. Did that work?
Better than a bad one. Anyway, as you're saying that and he's smiling, problems start arising as you start to feel the entire ship island start to rumble.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. What is it now?
Drag us over to the full map. As everybody
Well, now I
else
can
also starts to feel the earthquake. And they all start to see the crab, which is apparently started to grow larger. And look less crab-like and more monstrous.
What the hell is that?
Not some generic crab.
Yep, that thing is definitely not good news.
I thought that this Rama guy didn't have a devil fruit. Why is he turned into a giant crab?
The crab screams across the island. As you watch one of its claws go up and slam into the ground, causing another massive earthquake. And you see chunks of the island start to fall into the water. We should leave.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the captain has this one handled.
She'll be fine. She can fly.
Who said
Yeah.
that? Oh, Sky!
Hi.
Oh,
Oh, and you guys. When did we meet up again?
well, when did we split up? That's what I was trying to decide.
Morgan will just slowly walk back up. I finally found you guys. I got turned around so many times.
That explains it.
Right.
You guys
so
really
we
need to
all-
Like
learn to
what?
start follow. You guys really need to learn to start following my
While
directions.
you guys are having that fun conversation, the crab starts charging up a water beam in its mouth and fires it, just missing Akan, and cutting a chunk of the area into pieces.
Right.
Okay.
We should leave.
I've dealt with one. I've already dealt with one enemy today. I'm done with my quota.
Let's keep an eye out for if the captain gets knocked back and pick her up and otherwise not get involved.
That is a really big crab. And it just says so he's picking up other people who can't fly.
You know,
Yeah.
once this is all done, crabs.
Oh yeah, that'd be really nice. I wonder if that's a bio crab though. Like whether it can be cooked. Oh, who am I kidding? She could cook a mechanical crab.
To try and we should ask Chris to make some mechanic crabs so that she can cook them.
At that point, Chris flies
That's
up.
a good idea.
Guys, I should probably tell you something very important. So Bit
yeah?
beat Rama, yay. Downside about it, because she was off investigating stuff to make sure everyone was safe, right? Downside,
Yeah.
Rama was controlling the island, and I'm pretty sure the controls got smashed, so now it's floating uncontrolled with a giant island-shattering crab on it.
Huh. Well, I guess that answers that then.
And it's hooked to Zunacia.
We should
That's
try
probably the bigger problem.
unhooked
Yeah.
from Zunacia.
Yeah.
If this island falls, is it likely to be able to topple Zunacia?
I'm saying it would drift into him.
Which would also likely topple Zunacia. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm saying it would end up hitting Zunacia. That would also likely topple him.
That would probably be worse.
Yeah, well, that would be worse.
As you guys do that, you see, you also manage to see the giant burning ash cloud, and you recognize pretty quickly as to who that is.
Man, that man just keeps showing up, doesn't he?
This is the second time you've ever met him.
Would we have heard the news that he betrayed the Marines?
Yes.
By this point, yes. I think
Okay,
we had a
fair.
whole thing on that.
All right, fair. I wasn't sure if we'd heard it in character or not.
You have. So both groups have heard it in character at this point.
Well, at least she's got some good backup.
And we're going to actually cut over to that fight there, which I'm still taking on this map, as you guys are rushed to unhook Zunasia
Yep.
by ripping out the giant fucking things that are embedded in him.
Magnetism is becoming way more useful right now.
Cutting back over there, Akan is busily shooting bursts of flame at him. The more controlled and lasery ones that she started using towards the end of Akatsuno. Okay, these are barely doing it dead. What the hell is this crap made of? Good question. It's somehow resistant to fire. Of course it is. So I made an uncookable crab.
Uncookable?
Bint activates like a sleeper agent.
As they're getting knocked around more and more, and another impact shakes the entire island as more of it starts to fall and drifts more towards Zunasia. Okay, that's really bad. Any ideas? I got one. Akan is going to pull out and shift the metal into a club, because she wasn't using a club until that point. When did you get one of them? When did you turn your mother's sword into that? How did you turn your mother's sword into that? Unimportant, tell you later. Right now, kill Big Crab. Right. I'm fine with that idea. I don't remember, but I did teach you that technique, right? Yeah, I did it. In that case, as both their feet slam forwards, and they swing their clubs back in the same way as each other. And simultaneously, Thunder! Bagua! They both burst forward at top speed. I'm going to roll with advantage for both of them, I guess.
If anything, since there's two of them, wouldn't it be Conquest of the Seas?
You're right, that's technically more accurate. I'm going to go with that and do all these rolls because they aren't real. Conquest of the Seas! I forgot what the actual term is. What was it again? It was Hakoku. It was Hakoku sovereignty, I believe.
Hakoku Sovereignty.
Hakoku Sovereignty! And I'm gonna roll with target triple advantage. It didn't crit! Although it was legendary.
Can't go fishing for crits forever.
I can and I will. Although this doesn't crit. Though it probably wouldn't matter considering Rickon's damage numbers. And let's just
Rickon's
roll.
damage numbers are a permanent double crit.
What gave you that idea?
No idea. Just a hunch.
Is it that time? Is it that from that other time when you guys fought him? Actually, no, that would be higher. Rickon's doing most of the work. Guess which half... By the way, this number can be subtracted from two numbers so you can guess which side a Khan is.
I haven't seen the numbers yet.
There you go. Guess which
They're
half
still
of the
loading.
dice roll was a Khan. There were two Gear 4s in that damage roll.
There's only one half. There's
Yes, it's a combined number, Eli.
Oh.
I guess the top 250 D20?
It's not split evenly in half. What are you on about? No, it's 150 to 350. But you guys watch as that impact goes out and it rings out through everything. The crab is obliterated, as is much of the other end of the island. As Akan shits back her club into the sword facing her back, while Rickon ties his to his. Well, you've definitely gotten a better handle on our techniques. Someone had to, because I'm pretty sure Sierra and Yoko still don't know how it works. By this time, you guys, okay, I want strength saves from the 3 strongest people in the crew. So, Etna, Atlas, and, Morgan.
Hey!
I don't think Morgan did
No,
particularly
literal-
well.
More,
It's physical
Oh,
strength.
physical strength. Right, okay.
literally
So
just,
I've got a 22 on my strength. It's higher than Bentley's.
Yeah.
I got 22
Yeah,
as
that's fair.
well, so does Morgan.
Hey!
By just flat ability score.
I'll just say it's, like, the ability score halved.
Oh, halved. As in, like, the modifier.
The
So I'm talking
number.
about my +6.
No, the
Oh.
number halved.
So plus 11. Okay, that would be a 20.
Yeah, okay. So you, Morgan, with a bit of difficulty, you pull it out, as then Etna and Atlas both do the same. And the island starts to drift listlessly back into her back away. And you watch both Akan and Rickon jump from the island back to Xenasia.
Oh, nice.
Impressive as always, Captain.
Yeah, well done.
Damn.
Yeah, that was sick!
Question! Etna just says, raising his hand. This is Akan's dad, right? He's pointing over at Rickon.
Yes, that is the former Vice Admiral Hyro Hebe turned
Admiral.
turned captain of the Revolutionary Army.
He corrects you in the middle of your thing saying Admiral. I am an admiral.
Hey, you were a Vice Admiral at one point.
Yes, but I was an admiral for most of the time.
He's not technically wrong in saying former Vice Admiral.
He's not technically wrong, but Rickard's correcting him by saying I was admiral for longer.
Bentley, do not undersell this man. Remember how much difficulty we had with him the last time?
I know, but we've all gotten much stronger
You also
since
remember.
then.
You also remember the last time. Most of the time you got to hit me was when I let you hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad that it turned out you're a decent guy and that you didn't kill my dad.
Sorry about that, by the way.
I'll get over it eventually.
Okay. Just looks very awkward.
Pinches has a slightly murderous grin on her face.
I'll get over it eventually, I swear.
Right. So why exactly are you here, Rickon?
She was catched by a guy who wanted to kill her and take her devil fruit, so I came over here to kill him.
Wait, but then why did you show up at Karma?
Because I was busy then. cut over to fucking just cut over to him like being like just like, oh, I really want to
In the
help.
middle of a fucking...
I really want to help, but I can't. It would ruin the plan for Dragon. Ah!
Damn it, I need to stay here in Marijois. Why did you have to get captured by him?
Oh, it's okay. You'll find a new Peter already.
And
My daughter could do it.
and when she had to go face to face with a literal mountainous god of metal.
What?
What? You didn't hear about yesterday yet?
No. No, I didn't. I was
Yeah.
kind of busy. Got to him burning down Mary's well.
I fucking love that. What about the time that she had to face off against a giant mountainous molten metal god? What?
Oh yeah, you didn't hear about yesterday yet?
Yeah.
So
Well,
casual.
Just good. I'm just happy to see you guys are doing so well, especially you. just start properly. I can't say. Yes, you're always so much of your mother. You're fucking terrifying. Aw, thanks, Dad. And you remind me of a lot of your mother, Vince. You
I,
like to burn people.
Thanks? When did
I'm-
he meet when did he meet Mom?
That was Jalemi. I didn't differentiate the voice enough. I apologize.
Oh, right, okay.
Technically, you're
Oh.
supposed to play him in a lot of other stuff, but
I
I'm
was
playing
originally,
him here
yeah.
because
Mm.
I'm playing him here because obviously I have dialogue for him that you wouldn't know.
Yeah. Oh, oh, thanks. I miss her.
So
She didn't happen to also secretly survive the attack from Doflamingo, did she?
No.
Oh.
Right.
And Ebin?
I've heard some news of Ebin, but I haven't confirmed it yet, and I would like to do that first. I don't want to give you false hope or anything.
Oh, right. Holy crap.
Although most reports seem to suggest he is in fact alive.
Really?
Really.
Okay,
Is that your
well, if
brother?
he is, then... Hey, yeah, didn't you get from the name?
I can't just blink at you blankly.
We don't know the naming culture on your island.
Bint, daughter of, Ebin, son of.
That's
Hmm.
barely a thing in our. That's really an old-fashioned thing, even in our culture. To be fair, Bint.
But then why did you name me Bint then?
Because me and your mother thought you guys should name yourselves.
Right. I think everyone's been calling me.
Wait,
I
so
think everyone's
their
been
name
calling
is a
me-
placeholder? Chris just says.
Exactly.
Really? Why did you not even
Mom
think of
and-
a possible name for them? Just Chris just getting up in his Jalemi's face.
Why didn't you ever name yourself?
Yeah.
I was going to once I thought of a decent one.
What?
I
what
didn't.
would
I
you-
wanted it to be something that was important. You know.
What, you wait.
Right.
Why do you care so much about this? Do you have a kid or something? Yes, I do, in fact, and I gave her a lovely name of Alestia.
Yeah. And then she kind of turned out to be this weird dream hopping girl because of that.
What?
Was it because of the name though?
She was named Alestia. I have to feel like there was some correlation there.
Alternatively, maybe the strange circumstances of her conception,
That is true.
considering
Yeah,
who one of her
yeah.
moms is.
I'm just picking it.
But no, but no.
I was actually talking about Chris.
To be fair,
Oh.
to be fair, on both ends.
Still, I think I've actually thought of something that might be pretty good. And although I don't know if you guys are going to be able to remember it, you still don't even get Bentley's name right.
That is his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I get
Wait.
I get Lord Liang's name right. Just Yoshi just says. And technically, he actually does get it the most correct of anybody because he refers to you by the one
He does.
name that you were given.
He does in fact get my name the most correct.
I just love that so much. It's like, I get your name right all the time, Lord Liang.
Yes, he does. The rest of you are no. The rest of you have no excuse.
What about the idiot of a captain
what
we
if-
follow?
That's true. Is she really even? That's true. She's definitely off the hook a little bit.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is my dad. Vin's going to just like do a big ta-da pose with Johnny.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Ben Statico. Just walks
Yeah.
and shakes his hand with the finger she was picking, with the hand she was picking her nose with.
Jal Hemi Rice Bag Tawara.
My middle name's D.
Okay, you said that as a con, right?
Yes. yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
my
good.
middle name's, yeah. Okay, my middle name's D. Right. You do
No,
realize
that's
Riceberg is
like
not
his
my middle
epic-
name, right? It's my epithet.
Yeah, that's. But I was introducing you to my pirate friends, so I was telling them your epithet. Is that still your epithet?
Technically, it's been Black Mask for the past 10 years. 5 years. 6 years.
Oh, cool. So you've become all mysterious and shady and stuff.
Hmm.
Well, why is Rick and big now?
Because Edna was big, so there's no reason that Rickon should also be big.
It's just gonna back away slightly. Whoa, big now, big now.
I've always been this big. What do you want about?
Oh, right. Sorry, I guess you were just hunched over and. I guess you were just hunched over and timid earlier, so I didn't notice.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Bint's dad. And I just walks over to Jalemi.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, right. Etna, this is my dad, Jalhemi. Jalhemi, this is my Etna. I mean, this is Etna, not my Etna. That would be weird. I used to also be a slave at some point, so that would be very weird. No, this is just Etna. He's his own person.
He's going to look up at Edna, up at you, and he's going to roll insight with advantage because he is your father.
Nat 20, nat 20. Oh, damn it.
He's probably still going to be
Probably- yeah, I imagine this is deception with disadvantage.
most likely.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
shit, we actually rolled the same number. but-
He's higher level than you though, so
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. But Rickon made it work with his wife.
What?
What?
What? Hey!
What?
No! Dad!
The fuck did you just say? The fuck did you just say? The fuck did you just say about Eden?
What did you just say about me? And for the first time in all of recorded history, Rickon and Bint are on the same side.
Oh.
Rickon and his wife made it work.
Well, Rickon is...
Does he mean it personality-wise? No, he means size.
He
Also-
means physical logistics.
Also, I do have the power to turn into a giant now. But that's not important to this.
Oh,
Did that catch? Did the microphone catch
Yeah,
that? Or?
yeah,
Kinda.
good.
Okay, good.
So you're... Oh, so Daddy worked it out already, did he? Garrus just appears
Oh.
behind you. A bit.
Ew, gross. Don't call him daddy. Don't call my papa daddy. You're a lesbian. Why are you even calling a guy daddy?
Because I know it makes you uncomfortable and that makes me laugh.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and where were you this whole time, huh?
Working out how the ironclad stuff works so I could replicate it, which was the only reason I could tell you that A, the island was going to drift into Xanasia, and B, that it was breaking down and we needed to get to the island immediately. And I was making sure my daughter was safe by getting her down to the ship to be protected by Roshi. Which is approximately a 20-kilometer flight in between those three things, so shut your fucking mouth and be glad I got here within 10 minutes. And this
You know, this is really not. You know, this is really not what I imagined for a family reunion.
And who is this, Spence? Oh, hi.
Huh?
Crystal Reisman, former warlord, current member of the Demon Shell Pirates, and her girlfriend. Just points over at Khan. Really? That makes sense. No, that actually makes perfect sense for considering Akan and her mother and her sister and Sierra.
They have a daughter.
That makes less sense. She's a science wizard. She just says as an explanation. I'll accept that, Sir Samurai.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I would like to practice cutting you so I can practice on your brother. I do mind. In fact, I do quite mind. Fine. I will not practice cutting your brother into shreds on you.
Yeah. Also, it probably wouldn't work because he's, Logia. Bint will just knock on Rickon's bicep or something.
Yeah, 'cause
Actually, considering the height difference, it'd probably be on his hand.
me at best, Al. Me at best, mate. Me at best.
Because he is Logia.
Yoshi pulls up his 2 black blades and puts them back in their sheaths. Hockey. It is a useful power which I have had this entire damn time.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
does-
Most of this crew
I
has, from what I
really-
understand, actually.
I
Except for
really
you
need to
two,
learn
actually,
hockey.
just points at Chris and Bint.
Wait, you don't have
Yeah.
hockey, Chris?
I was busy learning
Wow.
other things, like...
How do you
Oh.
not know hockey?
I was
Oh
busy-
my god, sister! And Vince going to
That's
crash
good.
tackle hug into Chris.
Come on, I was busy for those 2 years. I was learning a whole new language.
And building a child.
Yeah, that. I was playing God. What were you guys doing during your training time?
Well, I don't know.
Training.
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 Hey,
like-
brother, same wavelength. And Morgan will just fist bump Atlas.
I wanted a fist
Oh.
bump.
Okay. Morgan will
There you
offer
go.
fist bump to Bentley.
Yep, and Alice will do the same. There you go. See, we're the training group, and Chris played God. Yes.
I made a kid, learned the ancient language, and also upgraded my abilities.
I learned to clean better. I finally conquered my ADHD.
I spent nearly 2 years being murdered by his brother. Just ended his points over and broken. It was very good training.
The captain spent the 2 years throwing random shit at Shanks and having it not work.
Some of it worked.
Like,
Some of it worked, okay? Shut up! actually, wait, better idea. Some of it worked.
Wait,
Does everyone have to do a will save now?
No, that's just at Bentley. That's legendary. Some of it worked.
I'm too weak for this. I'm too injured for this right now.
Cool. You've learned how to control it too? Sick.
What do you mean learn to?
Yeah, that is impressive.
I've been doing this for like I did this back when we got together, remember?
Well, yeah,
So
but
cool
it's
to
just
see it in
not-
action.
Yeah.
Chinese. Oh, man, that's always sick. And it's lucky that you had that because apparently one of Rama's things was gonna completely wipe the floor with you if you didn't.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
then just poke. And then poke, and then like two of the other 2 people who have like conquerors as well who aren't on this map currently just
Yeah, I remember how painful that was when he dragged me towards him. Bane's just gonna mutter somewhere.
Well, he's there. He's here too. You just haven't dragged him onto the map.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
As that's happening, Rickon gets that game better. Oh crap! I would have liked this to be longer. What's fucking what? Oh, God damn it! I hate this cut the reunion short, Jalhemi, but we actually have to be back at Baltigo like ASAP. Damn it!
Wait, what?
What level are we talking? Get the fuck over here, urgent. That urgent. Okay. It's a pleasure meeting you all, but duty calls.
You're leaving, Dad?
Yeah, but I know I'm leaving you in good hands. You're an adult now, and besides, look at the friends around you. You don't need me to sit over you and watch you.
True. All right. Well, just let me say this. I'll be the best next time you see me, okay? Best cook you've ever met and ever will meet again.
Wonderful. Well, see you later. As he runs onto Rickon's shoulder as the 2 jump off the side of Zunacia and fly away as Rickon transforms into his Ash Dragon thing that he for some reason decided he's going to keep doing.
Because, yeah, would you not if you could?
That's, to be fair, yeah, true.
Yeah,
Bent will run up to the edge of Zanacia and just...
Bye. Thank you.
I accidentally made Long
Thank you.
Danica.
Oh no, long dang ago.
Thank you.
Well, now that I won't call it a distraction, but like, I'll call Rama a distraction. The thing is,
Hey, that's my
Danny,
grandpa.
You killed him.
It's true.
Now the big thingy I want to show you guys. Coming through the big tree.
Yeah.
Oh, right, we were actually here for a reason. we
Oh.
were actually here for a reason before that
Yeah.
all happened.
Yeah, and you guys each get led up until you eventually reach near the top. And Danica pushes open to show you a hidden room. Now down here is one of the big secrets of the Minx, which we're not supposed to show outsiders. So I'm doing it anyway.
So what we're saying is that you're terrible at being secretive.
I'm great at being secretive. I didn't tell you guys about what this is still.
You are currently about to do that.
Shut up. She just starts fucking a lightning in
Shut
her
up.
hand and says, shut up. Now, any guesses on what the cool thing is I'm showing you guys? The answer is you're all wrong. As
But-
you come in,
But I
and
didn't even get to.
Yes.
I didn't even get to
Yeah, I
guess.
didn't even get to guess.
you see a big old chamber with a giant red stone with writing on it.
Didn't even get a chance to guess.
You weren't going
I
to
was
guess
gonna-
big red rock, were you?
Wait,
I
that
was
big
gonna
red
say
rock.
something.
I don't recognize that language. Wait.
Chris, do you recognize that language?
Yeah,
Is
and
that-
I bloody speak it too, actually. Bentley, get your ass over here.
Yep, I'm here. What am I doing?
Getting
What a
coordinates.
Hmm.
This is
It's
pointing to a coordinates on a map, actually.
Right.
Hold on, and he'll pull out. I assume he has a map on him at most times.
Yeah, despite his lack of
He's the
clothing, he has
navigator.
magic pockets.
Hey, he has giant fucking cargo pants at all times. So
Oh, right. His cargo pants, fair enough.
yeah, he's always shirtless, but he's always wearing cargo pants that are white.
Fair enough.
Just pulls it out of the fucking pocket.
Danica,
Hmm.
what is this? It's a road poneglyph.
Hmm.
So,
What the?
do you want to hear why I said we needed to be here?
Yeah.
This thing, once we find the other three like it, is the key to the captain's dream.
Key to the captain's dream.
We find all four, point lines in between where each of their coordinates are, and where they all come together. That's the One Piece.
Whoa.
Damn.
Well,
Oh, that's
We're
cool.
actually on the road to it. We've taken our first step.
We finally started down the right path, huh? Oh, please, come on. I had to get that one out.
He just turns back to all of them.
Come on, it was too perfect.
Thunder punch to the nuts.
Hey, hockey.
Understandable.
Yeah.
He still has like 4 of them, so.
Roll off. I want to see which happens. Oh, yeah, she missed the thunder punch to the nuts. That was really funny.
Hockey.
Actually, wait. She had a little advantage because it was a surprise. Damn it! Yeah! Ah, we're so hoping for the thunder nut punch. Ah, damn it! Why did you get better at dodging my moves?
It's called being a skilled and trained warrior.
We do that to him a lot. He's had some practice, you know?
That's
That too.
So, wait a second. There's 4 of them, you said.
Yep. And I know where at least 2 of them are.
Don't tell me that
Happy-
one of them's with the fucking. One of them is with the celestial dragons or
Wano
something.
and Whole Cake.
so the Emperors then.
Yep.
That would explain why they're so powerful.
Of course,
That
they
much
can't
influence.
read 'em, so they don't mean anything. But if we get to Whole Cake and we get to Wano,
Then you'll gesture over to Chris. Actually, if there's 4 of them, and they're meant to triangulate the position of the One Piece, then it would actually make sense. It would actually make sense we'd only need 3 of them. We've already got this one, so we just need to go to Whole Cake and Wano.
No, because it's basically the thing is they're just 4 random points, and it doesn't matter where 3 of them intersect. You have to have all 4 to get the right place.
Oh, fair enough.
But if 3 of them intersect,
No,
and the
genuinely.
4th,
So while that doesn't sound like it works, people have actually like shown how this works, and no, you do need all 4. It's a genuine.
hold
math
on.
thing. Seriously.
Hold on, I need to pull out some stuff. And Billy's gonna pull out like a fucking protractor and shit from his pants.
Yeah.
How much do you have locked in there?
Enough.
No.
Right. So, okay, we need to go to Whole Cake and then to Wano. But then, where are we going to find the last one?
I know where it is. I just know where the other 2
Oh.
are, because I know Big Mom and Kaido have them.
Wait, hold on a second. Ben's gonna go up to the road poneglyph.
And can he sense a magnetic field coming from it?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's ever been established whether or not the poneglyphs is
Poneglyphs.
magnetic. I can't answer that question for you.
God damn it.
Gotta make the call.
Make the call now. You want this to be a thing or not?
Whatever is more inconvenient for you.
Okay, well, can Bentley attempt to sense a magnetic field?
Sure he can. You can attempt it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna say you succeed.
Okay, would that be investigation? Perception?
Just fucking roll.
Fine. That's
You don't
pretty high.
succeed, because they say so. I don't know, mate.
Damn it. I guess that would have been too easy.
It's not easy. That's not how. There's no easy way to becoming king of the pirates. Except
I don't
for
know.
Buggy.
My fight was. Who's Buggy?
He's not lucky.
There's no
What do you
easy way to
mean,
become king of the
Jasper?
pirate. There's no easy way to the. There's no easy way to the One
know,
Piece
huh?
except if you're Buggy.
Who the hell is
So,
Buggy?
Pale-
Why's he got the easy route?
Wait, you don't know who
Right.
Buggy is? He was massive on the news a couple years ago.
He just
Wait,
fails
was he the one that
upwards.
did the broadcast at Marineford?
Yeah,
Huh.
he had a funny nose. He had a funny looking nose, so I kind of remember him.
We also were at Marineford, so I doubt we saw the broadcast.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, but we saw. Yeah, but I caught the.
But they
yeah, but I
mentioned
caught
it a
the.
bunch in the news after we
Sky
got back.
found him in a barrel.
Yeah, I try to hide behind those barrels. Shane's just gonna shake his head.
So.
And then there was an actual clown in there for some ungodly reason.
Yep.
We ran into all sorts back there.
Yeah.
So, I guess this means that we're officially on our way to becoming the crew of the King of the Pirates, huh? Take that, you straw-hatted little bit.
Apparently Straw Hat came here earlier and already got it. And then he went to Whole Cake. Probably got hit there too.
Damn it, he's ahead of us.
Captain,
What?
off to Whole Cake now!
No.
We need to kick Straw Hat's ass.
We don't know where Whole Cake is.
Oh, right.
Damn.
No, I probably couldn't. No, I probably wouldn't be able to detect the magnetic signature of archipelago.
So let's just go back to the ship. Just-
Okay, but first, I'm gonna collect as many fruits and stuff as I can from up here. You know, to try and help.
Fine, we'll roll it, and if you get a nat 20, you'll find a Del fruit.
I was saying that, you know, to give Danica a little taste of home.
Yep, I know. I'm saying if you roll nat 20, you get Del fruit. You don't. You just find good fruits. That was it. It was literally an all or nothing. So.
All right, collected a pretty good stash.
Alrighty, let's and then I'll move everyone back to the Golden Grin. You motherfuckers left me behind again!
Grow any of these. There's space on the ship. Do you have any
Oh.
favorites?
Don't ignore me!
Oh yeah, we totally could, couldn't we?
Why
What's
didn't
your
you jump
favorite,
on my
Danica?
back? Shane's just gonna look at Roshi.
Stop
You could've
ignoring
made
me,
the
you
dec-
bastards.
You could have made the decision to jump on my back, but did you? No, you decided to stay down here with your
I
letters.
said I was getting something.
Something. Right.
Oh, how's
was
the young
that
master
something?
doing?
She's fine. I was down here protecting her the whole time, you know, because that's kind of half of what I fucking do here. I am not
Chris,
a
how's the
babysitter.
young master doing?
I just said she's fine.
She's literally right over here. Hey, by the way.
He's gonna transfer to his hybrid form, pick you up in the leg, and he's gonna dangle you over the side of the ship.
Hey, come on. I was kidding.
Let's just let you back on. Stupid bloody bastards. He just sulks in the corner.
So Atlas, I ended up. So Atlas, you'll never believe what I found out during my battle.
Oh yeah, what'd you find out?
Turns out one of the men working for this Rama guy was actually a former student of Master Bodhim. It was really quite an enlightening experience.
Oh yeah, so what realization did you have then?
I'm not sure if I should reveal that revelation just yet, but it was truly interesting to fight against someone of my own ilk, so to say. What about you? How did your fight go?
Yeah, I guess it was a fight.
I guess it was a fight.
Oh right.
Well,
Atlas with the subtle disses.
Did your combatants surrender like Etna's?
Motherfucker!
Well, I mean, he might have been surrendering. I mean, he might have been doing it on a lot of water, but I couldn't tell.
He might have been surrendering.
What? I
Well,
feel like
I
you're
mean,
going to need to meditate quite a bit on what you did.
Well, look, I was concentrating on bringing the blade down. I just kind of... Well, he was very small. Wow, I sound like an egotist. Look,
You're sounding a little scarily like like the old Grand Master.
And Penley's going to enter into a fighting stance.
Okay, but look.
Do we need to beat a little dragon out of you?
Look, but the point is, Benley, the dragon won. Enemy was defeated. Mark II tasted water. Well, he probably tasted a lot more than water, but hey, I won.
You're not exactly sounding like the greatest person right now, Atlas.
Yes, there's a little too much. Yes, there's a little too much. There's a little too much. Geen, Bastion, Judge, Carmine, Atlantis in your tone right now.
Wait, so you're saying right now that I sound like my uncle?
Flashback to when he named a move after his uncle's fucking support group.
Oh, right. Well, you have no idea how right you are.
While that's happening, you guys hear, as you get past the view, you hear a loud rumbling noise.
Rumbling.
No, not like
Rumbling.
that. It sounds like the bellow of an elephant, but much larger. As you turn back, you can see Zunacia calling out, seemingly to the ship.
Did we offend it somehow?
That's crazy.
I don't think so.
Whoa.
Man, that's cool. Zunacia never notices other ships when they're moving past.
Hi, Zanacia. Bent will just shout up.
You should probably take it as a good luck sign.
Yeah. I suppose. I mean, if a magnificent elephant like that is, well, doing all of that, then yeah, of course it would count as luck.
Hey, gonna be a weird question, guys, so don't look at me like I'm crazy, right? That's
You are.
Speaks up. Did anyone else hear someone speaking then?
Huh?
No?
Did anyone else hear someone speaking then?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Well, No.
Like when the elephant was calling out to us?
Yeah. That's kind of where it sounded like.
No, I think you were probably just imagining that.
What did you hear?
I didn't think I'd ever hear your sounds again, Kanan.
Kanan.
Isn't that the name of the god of the ocean?
The ocean goddess Kanan, yes.
Hmm.
But what do you think?
Huh.
What do you think the elephant said that?
I don't know. Not the first time I've heard that, but I didn't want to bring it up because I thought you guys would think I'm weird again.
Look, you being weird isn't quite as bad as Atlas apparently being a fascist. So let's.
I mean, I guess.
Wait.
I kind of heard
You-
I heard some
wait.
stuff like that when we were going down to Fishman Island too.
You guess. I don't know how to feel about this.
Wait, so what's happened more than once? Just Anna just peeking off the crow's nest. So you've heard it more than once. That undiagnosed schizophrenia.
She hasn't shown any other signs of schizophrenia.
Schizo what here?
Medical thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Bint's eyes will just go wide as the color drains from her face. Oh my god.
What?
We haven't eaten lunch yet!
And she's gonna run straight back down into the fella.
Okay, I thought that was something more major, but alright.
Guy, any requests before I go down here? Because
Meat.
you guys need to eat, like, right now.
Oh, God just says meat, and that's the end of it. I want meat. That's it. I don't care about anything else. I just want meat.
I think we all know exactly what we're wanting after that fight, right, guys?
Crab.
Crab.
Yeah, lots of crab.
Okay, well, crabs have meat on them.
There's nothing left of the crab.
I'll get more.
Morgan will just go and dive under with a net and then come up with a net full of crabs.
As you're actually, Morgan, as you're about to dive under, you run your, as soon as you get into the water, you go thunk straight into something.
Oh.
Is that Tenacious Leg?
No.
Oh,
Was it a crab?
the crab isn't that big. What did I thonk into?
It was a metal
A
thonk.
big crab is that big?
So, it was also a metal thonk.
What did I thonk into?
As you, and right after you do that, something surfaces from the water right next to us.
Oh gosh, what is it now?
Another
Bentley's gonna go
island?
into a Payabaja.
And someone madly opens the door, runs to it, and looks at the ship before going, "Hey! Which one of you assholes hit my damn ship?"
Payavaja turn off. What?
Morgan's just gonna look confused very clearly next to the ship. Sorry. Who are you?
Trafalgar Law. To be continued.
Dun dun dun!
Oh.